everybody.
Okay.
Is it?
Hello. Welcome to Return of the Runelords, everyone. This is a Pathfinder 2nd edition campaign of a 1st edition adventure path that was frickin' dope. That's it. We're running a little behind, so I'll just say music today was provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and Micro Music. Maps were generously recreated in HD, and we were given permission for their use by the wonderful and talented Vorn. Let's get this thing rolling.
Power and grace to me, in the name of the great Thassilon. Let knowledge be carved unto the flesh, that we might learn the secrets of rune magic. We, the Runelords, bore her runes upon the flesh of 7 countries, using her gift of sin magic to raise mighty monuments across our lands. But not even Thassilon on high could prevent the falling of the sky. In a single night, our holy realm fell and was buried. But we lie here still, waiting. Thassilon has risen from her long slumber, and soon, so too shall her most dedicated servants. We, who lie sleeping, must now rise, for surely no mere heretical fool can pass her trials or prevent the return of the Runelords.
So, where we left off, our band of heroes had sailed to Rivenrake Isle, the site of a famous Thassilonian ruin called Hollow Mountain, the one-time capital city and citadel of the Runelord of Wrath herself. You're here for a couple of reasons. There was a stolen relic that you needed to recover, and you did. Oh, I got double music there. I fixed it. Sorry. You could be like, Tim, shut up and change that if need be. I didn't realize it was clashing. Sorry.
I thought it was for effect.
No, it was a terrible effect. If so, you also came here though because things are amiss in Varisia. Things are moving. There are omens, disappearances, new factions, and ominous portents. It's possible that a Runelord has risen again. And we can't have that. Not in Varisia. They're far too deadly and too powerful. And with the legendary Sihedron heroes radio silent at the moment, it fell to you to go to Hollow Mountain and, while retrieving your lost relic, also confirm whether or not Alasnist, the Runelord of Wrath, has returned, and if so, what she might be planning. Hopefully, she's still dead and that you weren't sent on a suicide mission.
Here's hoping.
We would survive anyway.
After reclaiming your sword, the Sword of Pride, and taking prisoner Verlaine Barvisai, the cursed opera star, turncoat to her turncoat nature, you entered a different level of Hollow Mountain called the Gauntlet,
That's
where Huh?
Sorry, ignore me.
Where according to the stories, supplicants could earn the Runelord of Wrath's favor and enter the more restricted sites of Hollow Mountain with her blessing. They just had to pass a trial. You found the trial and found that it was sort of split into two options: the trial of the apprentice and the trial of the soldier. Following the mad, homicidal alchemist who you'd been tracking, you chose the trial of the apprentice and discovered Maga Shul had gotten stuck in the trial and needed your help to save him. He did give you some forewarning of a pair of monsters that you were able to fight off, and after that, you entered the cell with him, passed the trial, and Verlaine charmed him. Once you were sure this area was more or less safe, and you saw that some kind of unusual runic stone had appeared, before anyone could claim it, Lorien, knowing perhaps a little too much about Maga and his background, refused to permit him anywhere near that and attacked him, breaking the charm, and that is where we pick up. I am going to need you guys to roll initiative.
Thanks, Lorian.
You're welcome.
Oh, where's my... That's so weird. My little die didn't show up.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. It's okay, I still rolled it.
Also, everyone, don't forget to give yourselves a hero point.
How did this start? Did
Caillou
Lorian attack
is
first?
missing. Oh.
Yeah, she had
That's
to...
the age-old
she
question,
moved-
isn't it?
She moved to attack.
Okay.
Until she does, he actually remains charmed. So I believe there's a condition for that. Nope. Okay. Well, he is still charmed until Lorien attacks him. But in her saying, I'm going to attack him, that's what initiates initiative, if that makes sense.
Sure.
And Kelso, I just need initiative from you.
My bad, sorry.
What's this? And then she's going to... I think she's going to move away from him. Like backing away, recognizing the situation. She is going to cast Shield. And then she should have gone a little further. Then she could have taken cover. I think that's all she's going to do for her turn. For his part, Maga isn't really doing anything. He's going to continue to reach for... In fact, no. Not only is he going to continue, he's going to grab the rune stone.
Wait, I wanted to touch it. I was trying to say that last time. We never got there, though.
So you're basically like reaching for it at the same time he is.
Solid.
Because he won initiative, he's just slightly ahead of you. Like he just grabs it. You like when you all reach for the last cookie, but someone gets there first.
Yeah. No one ever.
I
beats
will
me,
say though,
but
in doing so, he has it in one hand. He has literally one of his hands is occupied by him holding it, and like just staring transfixed at it. This is what I wanted. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
Ooh.
It's mine. It's mine. Saya,
I'm
you
by
have
the
initiative.
Oh dear. We might have to take him out anyway, huh? Thought this was gonna be easy. Okay, so I was trying to figure out how I want to get some panache before we actually started fighting, but I don't think it's a problem. I guess I'll just, I'm gonna move up, so stride, so that I'm flanking with Lorian here. And can I do an enjoy the show on him? Let me throw that in chat for you.
I don't remember.
Well, you address, well, I guess, you address an ally or onlookers, flaunting to your foes how little attention they require. You choose a feature or a creature, and then basically they would...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you can do that.
Alright, I wasn't sure because he was charmed if that would, like, not work, but... Like, hey, don't look at that. Look at me.
Okay.
Although
So as long as you got him
different.
targeted, you should just be able to use the perform macro there.
Target, perform.
So Saya, sort of recognizing oncoming conflict, quickly steps up and is like trying to... It could come across as trying to diffuse the situation, like look at me, but also that's not necessarily what she's actually intending to do.
Yeah, it's...
But it is definitely drawing attention. Oh yeah, that's a critical success.
Sweet. Alright, so I get panache, and then you can drag
then
that
he
crit success on him.
had-
And
Okay.
then, so that's 1, 2, I don't know. Wait, is that even? Oh yeah, I have to do a perform action. I don't even know if I want to hit him though. We're doing this, right? Kind of
don't
like
have to.
eye contact at Lorian. Like we're doing this.
Lorian's just transfixed on him with her rapier.
All right.
Actually, I don't even know if she has her rapier out.
You
were going
should.
to knock him out by hitting him in the head with something. If that was the rapier, then yeah,
Yeah,
you
probably.
probably
Like the-
raised it like you're
I thought it was like the butt of the rapier or something like that.
presumably.
Just don't know if I want to start this or not. Like I got
And
my
you've used 2 actions, so you can't ready.
right. So it's like, do I hit him? Do I not hit him? Do I just sit here and look pretty?
You can also try something like recall knowledge or
Sorry, normally I don't like going first before you actually start.
if it makes you feel any better, because he's human, recall knowledge would be occultism or society
Or
with
gossip.
him.
I
Well-
have a thought. I don't know if it works for Saya, but Caillou wants the rock. I would be concerned about the rock being in his hand, so that's just me.
You could try to disarm or grab it. Yeah.
I can disarm. No, I can't. I don't have my scarf out.
You could draw the scarf.
I could draw the scarf instead.
Scarf.
I can draw the scarf instead. But I don't want to drop. No, I'll just leave this out. It's fine. What? I only have 1 more action. So it's either sheath the knife or... No, I'll keep this out so that I'm just going to look pretty.
Just gonna fix her hair for the last action, just like.
Okay.
Well, sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I want to... I don't want to waste an attack, you know? If we're doing this. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
What are you doing?
Hitting him with my star.
Okay. If you want, you could try to back Lorian up and go for the non-lethal incapacitate as well. You'll have a penalty to hit. But...
He's gonna take a lot more damage. Like, you can only incapacitate, like, to knock them to 0, right? Like, we can't just start with that.
Correct.
Yeah, so no, there's no point. He's looks tough. So, no. I'll just hit him normally. So, he's targeted, so I will strike. If I had my scarf out, I would have disarmed.
Putting it all together, it's likely that, like, he reached for the runestone, and as soon as he did, everyone was like, no! And that's when Saya's like, hey! Some form of performance, does a little dance, a pirouette, followed by...
Yeah, I'll just, move it into a whirling strike with my Midnight Star.
Let's see. Roll it. That is a hit.
Yay!
Also, possibly upsetting, 29 is not a critical hit. even while
okay.
flanking.
Great.
Womp womp.
Roll your damage. Oh,
I love how many dice this rolls.
Let it be noted, you guys have both a critical and a fumble card right now.
Ah, okay, good to know.
Okay. So yeah, that hits him hard. And as you cut into him, splashing blood that actually sort of starts to sizzle,
Ew.
which isn't good when human blood sizzles.
No.
He seems to shake off a stupor and is just sort of blinking in surprise. But that does end your turn.
Yep, and he took all that precise damage. Nothing funky going on with that.
He took 22 points of damage.
Thank you.
Great.
Great. We can hit this one.
You can hit this one. Lorien.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Saya attacked first, just saying.
Wow, Saya. Jeez.
Hi.
Way to
What were
break
you
the
thinking?
charm.
I want that stone.
Lorian's just gonna rush forward to attack him.
Okay.
I will devise a stratagem first.
Okay. Yeah, because like the move Saya made, it's almost like some part of him just reflexively lashed out, the tentacle on his back, sort of catching it and staving off what kind of a blow it might have been. It's very clear he is a skilled combatant, not some meek old man like he might have been pretending.
Yeah.
Oh, where are my manners? It's been a while, for everyone's benefit.
Ugh.
Oh, so handsome. So handsome. Okay.
Very handsome.
Close.
So I rolled a 7 with that. I will use it to attack because I think that's supposed to hit.
It
Did I
does
just
still
roll
hit
a
him.
7 and
No,
again?
it automatically does it.
Oh, it did it.
It's,
Right, that's
the
right. it does.
functionality's built in. Yep.
I forget.
That is a hit.
Hiya.
Okay.
And I guess she's specifically aiming for his hand just to try to, for flavor, just trying to knock that out of his hand. But I'm gonna attack a
Do
second
you want to
time.
try a disarm? The rapier has the disarm trait.
I'll try that with my second roll, I guess. Or can I add it onto this? Is it too late to add it to this?
No, so you can't add it. It's one or the other. It's a different
Okay.
action.
That's what I thought. So yes, my second action, I will try to disarm.
Okay. You have that on your sheet. If not, you can just drag the disarm action on there. Just remember, it will
I-
have map
Yes.
-5.
Yes. Here comes disarm. He's got 3, so you know he could stand to lose one. That says it's an athletics
7.
check.
What's with you in 7?
Yes. Yes, 'tis an athletics check. That is a failure.
No,
not
I
a critical
will
failure.
re-roll.
So
I'll re-roll with a hero point. Why not?
okay. Well, actually, wait a minute. I
What?
believe that was a critical failure because
Oh,
it's not including the -5.
oh, you're right. Okay.
So it went from a critical failure to a regular failure, which is very good for you.
Got it.
Okay, yeah, you try to catch the stone with the rapier, and he sort of smoothly pulls it in toward him, and the tentacle wraps around it and pulls it around behind his back.
How did he say he pronounced it? Kermaga?
Kermaga.
Drop it, Kermaga. And maybe I won't kill you. And that's... Oh, I still have one action, I think, right?
No, because you had the sword drawn already. Yeah, you do still have an action.
And devise a stratagem is free. A free action.
No, that's
yeah,
not
it
what it
is.
says.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Okay, well then that was
Uh,
3 actions.
Yeah, it says it's a free action if you're aware that the creature could help you answer the question of one of your investigations.
That's right. Well, could
okay.
he?
You tell me. I don't know what your investigations are. You gotta know
No,
that.
he's not relevant.
Okay.
That's all my actions.
So yeah, you try, and he just slides it back to the tentacle.
No.
You know me.
Unfortunately, I've heard your name. You gonna drop it?
No, it's mine. I need it. This doesn't have to end that badly for you, but I'm prepared if it does. Did we skip Nifix? How did Nifix get skipped?
I don't know. I just went when you told me to.
So
Wait,
did
so did
Caillou.
Yeah, wait,
What the
Lori.
hell?
No, Lorian was at 28. She was.
I was
right
at
after me.
28.
Yeah, why did her thingy change?
Why did I get moved? Because I rolled 28.
Weird.
Huh?
Yeah, she was at 28.
I rolled 28.
Well, that was weird.
Weird
Mhm.
shenanigans.
I don't even know when that happened.
I don't either.
Sometime after she
All right.
started, but.
Caillou, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm confused now. If I'm remembering right, I had both of my nerves in my hands. I'm pretty sure. No, I didn't. I had the crossbow, didn't I?
I think you had
That's
the
right, yep.
crossbow I
And
gave
the
you.
crossbow.
You did have the crossbow in your hand. I do not remember if it's currently loaded.
Of course it is. She
If
made
so,
a point
it
of
would be-
keeping it loaded.
It would be marked accordingly on the character sheet.
I think it might need to be reloaded, but I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop that
Oh
How dare
shit.
you.
Okay.
on the ground. We're gonna drop it on the ground, and then we are going to I still have the thing. I keep confusing myself. I have the thingy where I can grab and attack at the same time, right? Yeah, I have a drop. Okay.
I believe it's for melee attacks.
Yeah, I'm not that far from him.
I believe it also only works on your hunted prey.
It should work on both. What are you talking about?
Mm-mm.
I also
Switch
have
it
a
down
hunted
to-
prey. Is he not already my hunted prey?
You attack your he is not presently, I believe. So remember, you guys just got out of a fight.
It's been a
You
minute.
probably marked one of those other guys as your hunted prey.
Okay.
And now they're dead.
Okay. I'm thinking again. Hang on.
So you could use one action to mark him as your hunted prey, then one action to twin takedown. Well, okay, one action to move, and then one action to twin takedown, if you want it.
No, I can quick draw. Twin takedown is hunted prey, but I can quick draw. So
You
I can step, get out a knife, and attack him. Which is
Yes,
what I
you
want to
just
do.
won't get your precision damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll step. And pretty much as she's stepping, she's also going to take out. Why did I think that was a +1? I don't know what anything is. My brain is not working. Okay, so we're gonna take that out, and then we're going to strike. Oops, I forgot to target. My bad. No, that's a 20.
So make sure you target him and
I
then
thought he
click
had-
critical, but you guys have a critical card, so let me spend that. I believe that came from one of your compatriots in the Sunday game, because the fumble usually comes from stinkers.
Sometimes also from our
Didn't-
compatriots in the Sunday
Didn't
game.
Blaze give us
Also,
a fumble?
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense. You got to click critical
Oh. Click,
for the damage.
click. Well, that was a poopy damage roll, but oh well.
Okay, so it's piercing. Oh my god, the critical card is lodged in the bone.
Yikes.
Ooh.
You throw the dagger, and it goes through his flesh and gouge like deep into the literal bone in his arm.
Yeah, I really want that. Give me the rock.
He is now taking 1d6 bleed damage, and takes that 14 damage.
I feel like you're gonna need to drop
he-
the rock, bud.
Shouts in surprise as he moves to wrench the knife out of his arm. I believe it flies out on its own back to your hand, right? That's a returning? Yes, that is a
It is
returning.
returning.
See ya.
Ooh, I hate that one. The description is so...
Yeah.
So quick draw. You moved. You still have an action.
Oh, I do, don't I? Because I only dropped it.
You
I
could have
thought
hunted
dropping
prey.
it was an action for a second.
No, that's a free.
Then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna draw my other dagger.
Okay. So now you're good to go once you hunt prey with twin takedown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, I got the prompt. Caillou gets a hero point. It
Yay!
has already been added. This takes us to Nifix.
I'm a grapple.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It makes sense.
Just don't forget to target.
Oh, I thought I did target. What would make a?
You did. No, he is.
No, I
it's a
targeted
general
and
reminder
then
I give
it
everyone.
No, I had it targeted,
I
and
still
then
see
when
it.
you said it, I was untargeted, so I redid it.
Oh.
That just annoyed me a little. That's all. I'm gonna
Okay.
reroll that.
I had a feeling. Oh. It is
least it wasn't a 4.
miss. No, it isn't.
Is it still a miss even
It's
though
not a miss.
he's off guard to her?
He's off guard because flank.
Hello.
So he is now grabbed by you.
Now I can suplex. It's been a while.
Yes, now you can suplex.
Did he take his bleed damage?
That's at the end of his turns. So
Okay.
he'll take that.
Okay.
Let's see. So this is an attack. Wait. Yeah, it is an attack, so it will have your map, Ava. But go ahead and
Okay.
make a map -5 unarmed strike.
It's actually at -4, actually.
Ooh, shiny. That will miss.
I have to actually hit a super. You know what? No, it makes sense. It's just been a while.
So yeah, like you try, and he's just sort of like moving around. Probably all the while that tentacle is just bashing your arms with the root.
Stop it! Stop it! No!
You just can't get him up and around.
Can't get him. What?
Right.
Was that what? Sorry?
Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
No, sorry, I can't hear you. What happened?
Nothing. You
That's right.
you got him up and around. It's not a
Stupid-
critical success though.
It still hit.
But he is lifted up, and like you leap in the air with him and slam him down onto the ground. He is prone.
Do I do the unarmed one or the bludgeoning or both?
Target lands prone. Regardless of whether he is no longer grabbed, that does release the grab.
That's fine. I just gotta hit him. I just want to
Yeah.
know if I do both. So
Wait, no, you already you don't. You already did. So that was your third action because you attacked him a second time. First was grapple, then was attack that missed, then was attack that hit.
but there was supposed to both be the suplex. I thought I could do
Okay.
try again.
Make an unarmed melee strike.
Because I'm still holding him. I just didn't hit suplex again.
No, I know. That's why he's prone instead of taking damage. In addition, he still takes regular damage for the unarmed strike as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, you were right. I'm sorry.
I see what you mean.
Okay, so yeah,
It's right.
it takes a little work, but you do suplex him. He's on the ground. He's now badly injured and sort of wheezing, but already that tentacle is like using the stone as a brace and is starting to push him upright.
Yeah. So during this, while he's doing that, Nifix does like her little circle in her 5-foot square, goes yeah, and then Nifix comes in for the elbow. Like,
Pro wrestler.
yeah, she's like her own announcer right now.
Yeah, Saya does a woo!
Okay, I have a question. If he's using the little tentacle to push himself up and also was using it to try to get Nifix off of him, has he dropped the rock yet?
No. No, so he's using the rock as the base. That's what I'm saying. Like he's pressing that against the floor to push himself upright.
I want the rock.
How big is this rock?
It's like a little rock.
It's like a tablet.
Oh. Alright.
Just a little guy.
I think. I don't remember the description now.
That's fine. I was just curious.
Fixney should not have cover at present. He
Yeah,
does have a
Standing in the
pole
middle of the
arm.
room. I'm covered.
Let me just make sure that he doesn't have a spell. You know he wants that runestone. All right, Alvin, what would you do here?
I mean, don't we have to give it back to the trial anyway?
Yeah,
Okay.
true. I don't think Fixney is going to try to do a disarm on him. That seems a little arrogant even for him. I think he's going to use his first action to command Moosh, which now gets 2 actions. He's going to command it to get that rock. I don't know. What do we think Fixney does here? Does he attack with the polearm? Does he back off, or does he use a cantrip? No, he's using a cantrip, I feel like. In this Chamber of Wrath.
I don't know if he got zapped for using something that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's zapping him. I think he's going Star Wars Chain Lightning.
Please don't hit us.
With his remaining 2.
Did we kill him? Is he dead now?
No. Actually, he, even while prone, is able to sort of ball up, and the lightning more or less crackles over him with less actual harm. So he only takes 7 damage. Fixney obviously getting frustrated and is like, Moosh, get it! Which brings us to Moosh. What does that spider do? Oh dear. Well. Okay. Yeah. It just sort of gives him a mechanical look, like a blank look, and has the robot equivalent of a shrug, and is going to try to disarm. I just look. Not only does it have the ability to do so, it is good at it. What?
Does the +2 off guard help?
Yep. That is a success, but not a critical success. So on a success, the target of the... Did that work? No. Is there not something I can... Well, all future disarm attempts have +2, and he has -2 on checks requiring the runestone. So it's just like stepping on the tentacle, and seeing that that's not working, it's going to try to saw through the tentacle.
Reasonable explanation. Logical.
Moosh getting violent.
And he resists, sort of shoving Moosh away. Which brings us to Verlaine, who might actually be able to do something helpful here. Let's see. Well, she probably can't charm him now.
It's just a -4 penalty.
Yeah, or +4 to his save, but
Yeah.
I think she's gonna roll her eyes, mutter something to the effect of, "Could have just asked him. I had him under my thrall. It would have been fine." She's gonna daze him. Uh-oh. Okay. On a critical failure, he is also stunned 1. So, her eyes flash for a moment as she begins to mesmerize him, and like he's trying to get up, and he just starts to sort of slow and is staring transfixed, and you just see blood starting to come out of his nostrils, his ears. Hold still, darling. Don't resist. That's right. Don't resist. And for her last action, I think she's gonna... what the hell? She's gonna inspire courage. For the rest of you.
We're having a disco dance show now.
So all of you should have just gotten the effects added to your token. Yes, you did. Okay, cool. So yeah, she starts humming her favorite aria while continuing to mesmerize him and scramble his brain a little bit. She could have done that to you. Let that be noted. So he's stunned 1. He only gets 2 actions. He is prone. Well, this sucks. Shit, this sucks. Options turns out pretty fucking limited. Damn. You kind of got him.
The dice were kind.
Okay. The dice were very kind. Grunting in frustration, he stammers. The kingdom of flesh, of new flesh will rise. You can't stop the coming. The plague cometh. And he is going to cast a spell on Nifik.
So, I don't know if it counts for that, but I did enjoy the show him, so he should have -2 circumstance to hit anybody but me. I don't know if that counts on cantrips.
It's not a cantrip that he's casting.
Oh, sorry.
It would apply if there's an attack roll. Let me see.
Yeah, that's why I just wanted to...
Oh, that is bullshit. Touch spells do not have attack rolls.
That is crappy. Well, alright. That's fine.
However, it is a manipulate action. If anyone has something
Oh, don't
that
I
is
have
a reaction that's triggered, mainly I mean Nifix.
I also have a reactive strike that can do that.
Is it
I've
triggered
already
by
hit him.
a manipulate action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
But-
yours is triggered. Nifix is stand still triggered by... It's only move, right? It's not manipulate. I don't
Move
think
action or
Nifix
leave
gets-
square during a move action it's used.
Yeah.
He strike when he tries to flee, make a
Okay.
strike against your target.
So, Saya, you recognize this sounds dangerously close to like some kind of a kamikaze.
Oh wait, I do have something. Well,
For manipulate?
if I let go.
You no longer have him grabbed. You had to let go to
No,
suplex
I was
him.
thinking of clinch strike. Nope, absolutely not applicable.
Okay, so Saya, recognizing what he's about to do, you do get your reaction,
No,
which you may take if you want.
I will. Of course. I swat a foe. Now, I don't want to kill him. Oh, this
Okay,
hold
so
on.
your attack roll will have -2.
Yeah.
Unless you have a weapon with the non-lethal trait that you are using.
I don't think this one does.
I don't think it does.
Nah. Alright. We'll just strike. Oh, +1. That's nice. Oh, wait. Why did I untarget him? I
'Cause
didn't
You didn't
untarget
realize
him.
it already had him targeted. Oh,
I was targeted. But I'm gonna re-roll that anyway. So.
yes. Here.
Oh, thank you. Alright. Hero point.
You don't need a hero point. You're rolling because it wasn't targeting him. It's
Okay.
got to target him, so it was deleted anyway.
Oh. Let's just hit.
And that's a
so
hit.
I'll leave it. Cool.
Okay. Roll
Wait,
your damage. I
okay.
believe. Yes.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead.
I was just thinking my +2 from off guard is subtracted from my
That's applied.
-2 from
It's already got that.
It evens out.
Yep. And it input it all already. So roll damage.
Non-lethally. This weapon is so nice.
Oh my god!
I love this weapon.
What the fuck did you hit him with?
My my Midnight Star.
That's not even a critical hit.
No. This thing is awesome when it gets precise damage.
He is still conscious somehow. So
Oh.
you try to stop him.
Yeah, only
But too late. He casts the spell. Nifix. You don't see the saving throw, do you? How do I? How to? How to send? Oh, yeah, it's there. It's at the bottom of the message in chat. The fortitude save. Nifix, please make the fortitude save as he suddenly grasps you by the ankle. Success. You become sickened 1. Whatever he just did, you suddenly begin to feel nauseous, like you were touched by a plague itself. And you feel like bile in your throat.
You know, this is really bad for him with this character. And I'm really sorry for the rest of my party for what I'm about to do.
I feel suddenly uncomfy.
Oh yeah, you should.
Yeah, I know. That's upsetting for me. Okay, just making sure that Alvin didn't have counterspell. Okay, so yeah, that's all of his actions. He doesn't get the third action to stand up. He literally used everything he had to grasp Nifix and infect her with something. And as that ends his turn, I have a feeling... Oh, he lives! The bleed does not take him out. I thought it was going to. He shrugs it off and is no longer stunned. Saya, it is now your turn.
That's fine. I'll just do it again. Non-lethally. Make sure you're
Okay.
targeted.
Fuck. This attack terrifies me.
I mean, it doesn't always roll nice. Alright.
Are you sure?
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't.
Because that's looking pretty
Oh.
nice.
Wait, where did... Okay. I feel like it rolled
Wait,
less that time. Why did it
Oh,
roll
were you
less now?
using a finisher?
No, it wasn't. Did it use a finisher?
It did.
Oh, I didn't have that
Okay, well-
clicked. That's why my panache
Now we
kept
know.
going away. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, I did some extra damage.
If it makes you feel any better, the damage you are doing now still would have incapacitated him.
Okay, but I did some extra earlier, sorry.
So, with one final sickening whap, Saya bludgeons him in the head with the side of the star knife,
Go to sleep.
and he goes slack.
Cyan did most of the work here.
I
It's
don't
okay.
know. The mega debuff of being grab, prone, fascinate, stunned didn't hurt.
And bleeding.
I guess the damage.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
I'm gonna kick the rock away, or stone gem away from him.
It is on his
I-
inventory, so if someone wants to claim it, all power to you. Otherwise,
Nifix,
Fixney's gonna go
Please
for it.
puke elsewhere.
Wait, does he have shoes?
I don't know, does he?
Wait, was he... I don't remember.
Nope.
No.
But he's
There.
got those...
Normally
got
you have to pay.
wraps.
Little wraps.
Yeah.
Normally you got to pay a subscription fee, but there's some free toes for you. Enjoy.
I'm gonna take off his knee thingy,
Oh, girl.
and I'm gonna use it as a puke bucket.
I feel like in that case, Fixney is gonna be like, not on the stone, and is gonna like pull it away from the splatter zone, giving you like a sideways like.
Do
I
I have
kicked it away.
Yeah, I'm
Do I
gonna
have to
back
roll
up.
for this to get rid of it?
I would say if you guys use a 10-minute action, you can just sort of work through it.
Okay, well, while I'm doing that, I puke at it and then I just, as cautiously as possible without spilling it, put it back on his knee.
Lovely.
It was gonna be in his shoe. But he don't have shoes.
I'm manacling him.
Well, was that really necessary?
Which part?
I had him thoroughly under my control. I could have just
Yeah,
told
what the
him
hell,
what
Lorian?
to do.
Well, technically, Saya started the fight.
Look, we were
What the
gonna
hell, Saya?
look. He
Well,
was
for
gonna
clarity, Lorian was visibly raising her.
Oh yeah,
right
no,
now.
I know.
That-
But so technically,
okay.
Saya started the fight. Like,
Look, Lauren's kind of our like leader here, so she wants to strike. Anyway, he wasn't paying good enough attention to me.
You
Well,
know, that
I
was
really didn't
very,
understand.
like, Italian mobster. He was, we gotta strike, boppity boo.
The boss says give him the
Looking at
beans.
me
I give him the
weird.
beans. I don't ask questions.
If Saya didn't hit him, I was going to, so I get it.
Well,
He
what's this thing that he's got? What is this?
If you double click his token, you guys should have access to his inventory, by the way.
Yeah.
We
There may
earned
be
it.
some other things.
He's
as
got
well.
so much
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we
Yeah.
disarm him of
Now
everything.
you guys can
Except his kneecap.
okay, he can keep that. I don't want it.
So
Unless it's
now,
magic.
before people start clicking things,
Well,
unless you
people-
have quick identify, it is 10 minutes to try to identify the runestone.
How long is he gonna be out for?
Well, we were taking 10 minutes for Nifix to not be sick anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So everyone else has open actions. Yes. And Fixney's of course going to get in on that. How long will he be unconscious? Generally speaking, a long time.
Okay.
Especially since you knocked him out using lethal weapons, repurposed but still lethal.
Repurposed lethal weapons.
Bitch.
It was not a clean, like this was not gentle.
No.
This was you beat him into unconsciousness very violently and bloodily.
And quickly.
It went
Yeah,
so
like
nice.
maybe 15 seconds.
So Caillou, you're trying to identify it.
Yeah, what is this thing?
Fixney will
rock.
do likewise.
I will also try. Punch again.
Okay. Passing this between you, not one of you, not even Fixney, can get anything about it other than it is clearly magic. Powerful, powerful magic. Fixney's detect magic can confirm that, but what does it do? How does it work? This is far beyond. In fact, I'll even go so far as to say you recognize this as a 20th level item.
So the DC is
Stupid high.
ridiculous.
Also classified as an artifact.
Should I not try to make her check?
I want to know what these orders are.
Here, I'll try just for fun.
Orders?
You can, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, he's got orders in his inventory.
same. Oh, does he?
Yeah.
How about that?
Here you go, Lorian.
You'll
Oh.
also note a number of items which may be of interest to one gnome in particular. Let's examine those orders.
what?
Are those the party didn't interrogate him before killing him backup lore? I bet they are. Yeah, that's exactly what they are.
Thanks.
Cool. So I planned ahead.
You knew your group.
it is not clear who the orders are from. They're not signed or any such. But they do refer to the polymorph plague and the cult standing by to unleash the contagion.
Nice.
Most upsetting of all, they allude to preparations in the gecko, which both of the gnomes, immediately and without needing a d20, identify as one of the Irespan's pilings in Magnimar.
Isn't
And
that where the
orders
tattoo
sort of-
guy was or something? I thought there was someone.
There, one of them, not the
Okay.
gecko, but that was one of the pilings. Yeah.
Okay.
The letter alludes to the what is it? The virulent contagion of the polymorph plague will burn through the streets until naught remains but the kingdom of new flesh.
Well, I don't like that. Is that where you got his tentacle from?
That is not specified, but whoever wrote these orders seems to be as zealous, if not more so, as
Lorian, do you think that's where you
Maga.
got his tentacle?
Ew.
Do you think that's a new flesh thing?
Look, the people
I
of
would
Magnimar
like-
do not need an accessory like that.
I would like to do a check to see if this is related to my. What threat does Runelord Elasnus pose? Like, if this is related somehow to her? Can I do that?
You get the sense that this does not pertain to a threat from the Runelord,
Okay.
but to an outside cult.
Just want to make sure the cult is not connected to it.
Just a bunch of crazies.
Why are they here then?
Yeah, why are they here?
He is from Karamaga. He has been on a list for a very long time of very, very dangerous people. I'm sorry I jumped the gun and attacked him. He is extremely dangerous. And I just acted without thinking.
It's kind of a shock for you. You must have really gotten under your skin.
People like this get under my skin. Yes.
Yeah, look, he deserves it. Nobody needs extra tentacle things anyway. I just want to know what he needs this runestone for. Like, was he gonna take this and use it to unleash the plague, or what?
Wait,
I feel like it might be like our reward for doing this.
hear me out, okay? Like, Fixie and I are short, so we could always use an extra tentacle. Like, it could probably reach things.
Okay, fair, but would you want an extra tentacle without, like,
But
being
also
asked
bonus
about
as
it?
Without what?
Being asked about it. Like, if it just showed up.
I mean, I
Doesn't
could
look
do.
very sanitary.
I mean, I haven't showered in like 2 weeks.
Can I do a check on polymorph plague?
Yeah. That would be. Hang on. I actually have that.
I don't know.
Actually
I feel
know
like
this
the
one.
tentacle would be kind of cool. Get to
Nope.
As you were
Hold
guys are
extra
discussing,
scent.
by the way, Vera Lane, as subtly as she can, just sort of spurts a little perfume on Nifix.
You know, she's probably showered since, but I don't think Nifix actually remembers.
Got it. You can attempt Arcana or religion or occultism. You can attempt religion or occultism on the polymorph
Oh,
plane.
not Arcana. Okay. It's gonna be.
Not Arcana. Okay. building off of some of the things that you identified earlier that Saya recognized and that Fixney recognized, the polymorph plague, you know, is one of the nicknames or titles used in reference to Yamasoth, a clip-off lord, who is sort of all about this concept of a unstoppable, virulent plague that triggers horrific, consuming mutations that will transform a person into a mindless monster,
Yes.
called the polymorph plague.
Yeah, no, I feel no shame whatsoever in what we did here.
Good, you shouldn't. I would like to take him alive, though.
Yeah, sure. So now we have 2 prisoners.
Karamaga would not make him answer for his crimes, but Magnimar can.
Surely
all-
you don't hold me in the same regards as this
No, not you.
individual.
Not you. You're not our other one. Our slashy boy.
Oh, I had forgotten about him.
He offended me, so I will not. Also, don't want to leave him here. I want to take him out with us.
Well, this one is far more dangerous.
Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna drag the money into our party stash. I don't know what if the rest of you want to take out of this. I don't want any of it.
I have a spacious pouch if we need to put it somewhere. Pretty sure Fixney does too, doesn't he?
Presumably. I was going to say most of these are usable by both Nifix and Lorien.
Yeah, I guess we've got a lot of stuff that's still in the stash that Askel doesn't want us to leave in the stash. That should probably go in the pouch.
Well, if you're carrying it, it can't stay in the stash.
Hold
that's all.
on. Let's... Nifix, do you want the Alchemist Fire?
Absolutely.
Well, you take that. I'll take the...
Oh, no!
This is what you
They're
wanted.
infused.
What's that mean?
It means that after 24 hours, they will deteriorate.
I guess we have to
They
use
can't
them
be
soon.
used by anyone but the alchemist who made them.
Oh.
Oh.
So as it's an basically they're alchemist spells.
Well,
So
that's
as you're
magic
like
item.
finding all these bottles and you're like, oh, alchemist fire, acid, frost, this is so good. Literally, like,
Does trick magic
they're
item
just
work
sort
for
of
this?
drying out.
I
No.
don't... They're alchemical, not magic, so I don't think
The
that'll
infuse trait also specifies that they can only be used by the alchemist who made them.
work. A little shit.
So literally, like, as you guys are going through his things, you're seeing these things
I'm gonna kick his
Okay.
tentacle.
dry out, ruin.
Not enough to do damage, but enough
Including-
to be mean.
I mean, Moosh is still trying to saw it off, so.
Should probably stop
Oh.
that.
No,
Moosh,
Alvin
you
would-
can stop.
I'll take this.
Only when prompted would Alvin be like, oh yeah, okay, it can stop.
I assume the Bomber's Eye Elixir also does the same thing.
Yes, the antidote and anti-plague, funny enough, are real.
Well, I'll just take that stuff too, I guess. I'll just take all that.
And someone to take the rune stone. Normally Fixney would, I'm sure, but like I feel like
Here, I'll just put it in the pouch. It's fine. There. Okay.
He can have his code.
Yeah, I'm not just stripping
Yeah, we
it.
don't-
that is one thing you probably are happier with him having than not having.
Fixney, can we slap him onto Moosh and can Moosh carry him?
Fixney's eyeballing him, doing some math.
He's got no equipment. It's just him.
Well,
Coat.
Moosh is already carrying a lot.
Well,
However, it looks as Moosh has ant haul. So yeah,
I recall that.
Fixney's like Toss him on there.
Toss him on.
Yeah, because he carried like most of us before at one point.
At some point or another, probably. I forgot. Alvin lives and breathes that damn spell.
Olak, Moosh. Yep.
The mighty ant.
Okay. Do we know where we're going from here?
The other room, I guess.
Yeah, Fixney said we had to do both rooms.
Okay, let's go.
I assume he's still clinging to that theory.
Probably not so much now that he can see the rune stone.
Ah, well then we still need to drop it back
Oh.
in the other room, don't we?
Either that or
Before
like
people
I mean,
get going
it's
crazy. Hang on. I'm gonna give you guys the party token.
in the other room.
Soup. It's dark.
All of our light is gone.
No!
It's not like dark, but it is.
Have light, you fuck.
It needs about 5 lights, I think. I think we all turned on our lights.
Okay.
Let us go.
We were in here, weren't we?
It doesn't take you long to move back into the chamber with the fountain. As a refresher, a pool of crystal clear water fills the eastern half of the room, flanked by the 5-foot wide walkways leading to the iron slabs that serve as doors to the respective trials. You come back through the slab to the north, which is still open, by the way. Or perhaps it simply opened once you had the runestone.
Yeah, we never really
Hard to
checked.
say.
No.
The slab to the south remains sealed. And of course, between the slabs, on the wall above the fountain, or pool, is a carving of an archway made of lines of script adorning the wall.
So we don't need to go into that. Is that what you're saying, Fixney?
No. Maybe.
Well,
I'm saying we might not need to.
I feel like we should check.
I mean, it did say we need to do both, didn't it?
We have no idea what this thing says.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I thought someone read it.
I
Yeah,
thought
the writing above
others-
each door, the one you went through said, "Scald me with your wrathful magic,"
Yeah,
and the one to the south said, "Scour me with your furious arms."
yeah, but the outline around what we assume is a door, we only know it's like a gate spell. If we don't literally
Yes,
know what it
there's
says.
no
Like we know
text
it's like
on it.
something like that, but like we don't know anything
Oh,
more specific than that.
I have a question though, because like Fixney, didn't you only have to you had to do wrath magic in the other room, right? What's the wrath weapon?
Yes.
Like, do we need to have the wrath weapon?
Vixney has to do a check on that. That is an excellent question that I was wholly unprepared for a PC to ask.
Didn't we see the statue holding the weapon?
I just don't remember.
That's true. That's true. But if you don't remember, it's still a check.
I don't know if Saya would have remembered either.
It's a not a glaive.
Is it not on this door? Is it not a polearm?
That's Karzug. It's some kind of
Yeah, they're all pole arms.
I don't know what it's called.
And now I stall while I look up what they use. I thought it was a halberd, but let me confirm.
Is it anything that we have? That's more of a
It's
question.
It's like a trident looking thing, isn't it?
Like a trident.
Ransuer. It's a ransuer.
That's it, yes.
Oh.
I don't think any of us can have one of those.
I thought Alvin did.
I have a glaive. It's totally different.
Right,
Totally.
my bad.
Okay, but like how totally different?
Like, will she zap you if you use it? Will she zap me if I use it?
She might.
Then let's just use what we have.
Okay.
It is what we have.
We got the stone from the magic room.
Oh, I'm gonna go back in there and pick up my fucking crossbow.
I just did that. I picked it back up.
Oh, you did.
I literally picked it back up in my inventory just now. I was like, oh shit, I dropped it.
Are you done with that?
Yeah, you can have it back.
Okay.
I don't know how to give this back to you.
Just drag it onto. Well, it'd be easier if we had our tokens.
You can put it in the stash, and then she can grab it.
Excuse me.
Where'd it go? There it is.
So what do we do? Just toss his runes down into the water or something?
No.
No.
You think?
I don't know.
I personally feel like we should check the other door, but
How about
if
this?
you want to give
I'll
it a go here, we can.
I'll take the stone out and I'll sploosh it around in the water. See what happens. I just dump it and dunk it in, and I splish it around. Does anything happen?
The sign of the arch on the wall suddenly shimmers and transforms into gray mist.
What? Wait, like gone
Onward?
gray mist or like?
Like cloudy mists.
Like that we can travel through? Or
Onward!
Maybe.
Can I pick up a stone and throw it through it, or at it? I guess.
Yeah.
Hopefully through it.
You throw this. You throw. Is it the runestone?
No, just a
No!
just like
Just a
a
stone.
stone, like a rubble.
You throw a
piece.
stone and you hear a stone clack, and the stone bounces, plops into the water.
oh,
Oh.
I wonder
Fixney, what does this mean?
if we need to cast that whatever spell thing is above the is in the arch.
That should be working. Maybe it's broken.
Didn't you say someone needed to stand in the water or something?
Okay, fine. I'll get in the water.
Wait.
I've
it
got a foot
feels
in the water.
eerie.
What?
I'll do it.
I'm already half in the what?
Dives
And
in.
she's holding the stone.
She's not even holding the stone. She just jumps in. Like,
I mean, Nifix hasn't showered in apparently 2 weeks, so
okay, maybe I should
You
let
have been
you.
spritzed with some perfume, though.
it doesn't quite cover it.
Maybe this water should be not touched for a bit after she gets in it.
Here, let me give you some soap while you're there.
Just toss a bar of
no,
soap.
Agitated around.
How
in there,
deep
like
is
a little
this, Askell?
Laundry wash.
How deep? That's an excellent question. It's not super deep.
Hot water, deep fill, extra rinse.
Blah blah blah. Thassilonian. Blah blah blah. Archway. Portal. Runestone. Damage. Way to support me with these details, text. How does 2.5 feet sound?
How tall is Nifix?
I was gonna say, I feel like it's like most of her body.
I have it written down. Hold up, because now I'm curious.
Like 3.5 feet.
I think we were 3 feet 3 inches. I remember just doing 3 and 3.
So, that is most of
it's
your
not
body.
like
It's like to your
Yeah.
chin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna dunk my hair back. Does this count? What do I do now?
Oh, does it
Oh.
even do anything? Having the stone?
Hold out
Nothing
your hands,
changes.
Nifix. I
I'm
put
like
the stone.
almost Partially
this-
doggily.
I put the stone in one hand and the bar of soap in her other hand.
Is this scent free?
You can smell it.
I don't know, Saya, is it?
No, it's definitely got like some rosy scents.
Oh, the enemy's gonna smell me.
Well, they already
You
smell
know
me,
how-
darling. It's okay.
I can
You
already
can
smell you.
You just
You're
smell
next.
like me.
Okay, so her having the stone doesn't do anything else.
No.
Would you like me to do like? I'm gonna start doing like some like water aerobics, like martial arts style. Stone power, splash, everybody.
Just step out of the way. Okay, well. Is this door unlocked now?
No.
Did anything happen with this door? When
You
that
still have to
happened?
figure out how to open it.
No,
I'm
it
pretty
didn't.
sure you gotta hit it with a rain sewer. We have to
I-
hit that door with magic.
Can we hit it with whatever thing Fixney just said that he had that's not a rancer?
Let me
But-
borrow your glaive.
A glaive?
I'll do it.
Okay, we'll
Just
do
I want you
it.
to break it.
Just go
Gotta
smack
break
it.
I just don't think it's gonna work because it's a glaive.
It might
He'll,
be good enough. It's still a pole arm.
He will walk over to this door.
Have we seen any glaives?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
the one he's holding.
You mean?
I mean, any ransomers?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, there were a whole bunch.
Well, were they
You sold
big
them.
though? Oh.
We don't need these.
Well, just selling the quest item. Don't worry about us.
Oops. I'll make that public.
It wasn't
Oh.
marked as a quest item. How were we supposed to know?
So Fixney hits that door like a fucking gong, basically. The blade, let's see, it's iron. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Is he gonna get
Good
zapped
luck.
now?
Is he gonna break his own?
10 damage. Let me just do a quick peek at the hardness. I know we figured this out last time, but I don't remember what
I thought it was like super hard.
Well, while you figure
oh,
that
it's
out,
super hard, all right. Got it.
you're not hyper specific because I wanted to learn something. If you Google "do gnomes float," it is not specific enough for Pathfinder or D&D, and you get some really funny pool gnome things.
No way.
You think they'd be dense?
I think we are, but I'm
Okay,
posting
so
in
I
the
would-
Discord
so-
what I found.
I would say they wouldn't.
30 is a critical hit. Oh, but they're immune to critical hits. Okay, thank God. Woo! Okay.
We
Yeah, no,
almost
he
did
doesn't even
damage.
scratch it. Yeah, he almost, because iron has a hardness of 18.
Yeah.
If they weren't immune to critical hits, that would have been 20 damage.
Would you like me to try?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use Barracat.
Oh,
Do
you
it.
want to use the pride sword in the wrath place? Didn't you guys say they hate each other?
Well, that'll probably get the
Mythic's
door
still
open.
just standing in the pool, by the way.
Oh yeah, she's basically like making snow angels but in water right now. And
Okay.
washing herself with her clothes on.
I imagine that it's like super sudsy in there now.
Oh yeah.
Actually, the water is auto-purifying at
Oh,
all times.
oh, my soap.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to buy more.
but it's doing a good job cleaning Nifix.
Okay, good.
I'll
Okay.
reach into my bag
Go
and
ahead.
I'll pull out the sword of Barracat.
Okay.
And the fix
Yeah.
goes to about here, doggy paddling and watching from a safe distance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step back because I don't want to get zapped. I saw.
Yeah, you all should
mm.
step back. This will either go really well or really poorly, and I will attack the door.
I believe in you, Lorian. You got
That
this.
is a hit.
Oh, should I have used my ability?
You can't.
Why?
I don't think that works on inanimate objects.
I can't devise a stratagem against the door?
Yeah.
This door
you
is a
cannot choose
foe.
a creature. It
Oh,
says choose
okay.
a creature you can see.
Fine. I rolled really poopy.
Yeah, not so much as a dent.
I'll
Not even a
attack
nick.
again. Do I need to roll, or can I just roll damage?
No, it's pretty clear you guys are unable to scratch the door.
Okay, I'll put this sword away.
So, stone didn't walk through. I wonder if a creature would be able to make it through. But I also wonder if Moosh wouldn't be able to make it through. So I was just like rambling at this point.
What if we tried to put our bud in there? The little random guy that we just picked up whose name I cannot remember already.
We're not putting Karamaga in there.
What if we just put
Magas is
O in there?
Shul. Magas Shul. Karamagaz the city.
I know,
Isn't
that's his
that
last
way?
name.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you. Okay.
Because in that way, if it like if he goes through it, then we can be like, oh, okay, we'll go through. But like, if it goes through and then like it like cuts his leg off, like we're not all gonna be upset if he gets his leg cut off, right?
I'll
Like,
just go through.
But what if your leg gets cut off?
That's fine.
I don't know.
I disagree.
This
That's
isn't.
not fine.
That's not my real body anyway, so who cares, right?
At this point, I'm gonna get out of the fountain, conveniently placed between everybody, and then shake off like a dog.
Come on, Mythics.
Verlaine is just very sad right now.
Really?
Very sad.
I assume like Verlaine and I
Please.
would be like both lamenting that our dresses are soaked.
Yes. Quite.
I'm gonna
yeah.
just. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. But, yeah. Nifix goes, spritz me, please, to Verlaine.
As Lorien wades into the water, you reach for the portal, the mists, your hand sort of goes through, and you feel a tingling on your hand, and then you just feel solid stone. And you can hear sort of a sound like static. And then you hear something else. All of you hear something.
It's not coming through.
It's not coming through. I kind of got an inkling of what you said there. Can you
Whatever.
repeat that, please?
I'm not gonna fuss with the settings. You hear a rasping whisper echo telepathically through all of your minds. Seek me. Free me. Become my wrathful champions.
No.
Was this a feminine voice?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
No.
And it was like, while telepathic, it was booming through your minds. Like, clutch your head and duck kind of booming, like overwhelming volume.
What would we need to do? I respond. Nothing.
Kai
You guys
said
heard that,
go
right?
verbally, so. Yeah. It was weird.
I don't want to be a wrath minion.
Yeah, that sounds
Heard
terrible.
what, darling?
Huh?
Hmm?
Did you not hear it?
She blinks blankly.
You didn't hear that?
Hear what?
The voice that said, become my wrath minion when I touch this door? Or this.
Must surely you jest. Had me going there for a moment. Very spooky.
It was pretty spooky, yeah.
What now?
Pixie, you heard it, right?
Yes.
Why would
Great.
all of us hear it but not Verlaine?
Not the chosen one.
She's a mimic. We have to kill her.
So
As you guys ponder on this, we're actually going to pause here briefly. We will be back in a few short minutes, chat. But in the meantime, I would encourage you to stretch, hydrate, totally get some snacks so I can live vicariously through you. And we will see you for the second half of the game before you know it. We're back. So, you guys had just received a booming telepathic message from someone. Discerned that the gate above the fountain is broken, and more or less confirmed that you're having a hard time getting through that south trial door, the trial of the soul. What would you like to do? It is currently, for your benefit, 3:30 p.m.
I would like to sit down and cry.
I just want to
Considering.
test something to see if it's even feasible. So 1 second. Because I'm too lazy to look at dice.
Oh.
It's possible.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Basically, yeah.
Mm.
It's possible.
I think we should just move on unless somebody
Oh.
has a plan to get through that door.
Wait, I want to examine Verilane's head. Is she wearing like a crown or something?
Oh, so this is where normally I would just show you her picture, but every time I try to open it, it gives me Magah's character sheet instead. So let's try directly.
Here,
from-
look at this instead.
Double-clicking your token does the same thing.
She
Cool.
has
Yeah,
a
she
cute.
has like a little tiara.
Yeah, she has a
Yeah.
little tiara thing. I'm just gonna like stare at it. So Saya's just like, why couldn't you hear that? It doesn't make sense.
We'll be starting to move. Move on out.
If,
That
Are
hasn't
you
been done, I
guys-
don't
Yeah.
think.
are you guys okay with moving out?
Yeah.
Wait.
Totally.
Wait.
Can I try kicking the door first?
Something?
Go for it.
Nifix was last around here. So you guys just hear squeak, 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 squeak all the way up to the door.
I feel like you should maybe dry your boots out.
Nah, more weight means more resistance, which means more force.
I don't mean right now. I just mean in general.
She's gonna
Dragon
kick the
stance.
door, and it's just gonna splash water back in everyone's face.
Okay, we're gonna do
I'll
dragon
keep my
stance.
distance.
Okay.
27.
Okay,
I'm
that's a hit.
assuming?
It hits. Yeah. Make sure you remove the sicken condition, by the way.
Oh, I was so close. I
Yeah,
can't
you
remove it
kicked the
because
door
I don't
hard.
see my token.
On your character sheet, there's an effects tab where you can also remove it.
I'm blind.
Okay, I can do it.
That's your
But-
character, not you.
In spite of the ferocity of the kick you deal to this door, nothing.
Okay, one more time. Oh, wait. So I could use plus
Does the,
4.
does the door take map?
That's what I was worried about. Oh, it's feeling. Oh, even worse. Oh, my toes.
I have an idea.
Inspire me.
No. Move.
Inspire me.
And I
If
can
I can-
dance for
can
you,
I-
but
Check to make sure that if this thing gets hit by anything that's not physical damage, it won't hit back. Like there's no.
You guys had already checked, and I believe you determined that there was no trap on the door. Merely a trigger, if you will. Conditional
So-
lock.
It. What if the door is destroyed instead of being attacked hard?
What if I just threw a rock really hard at it?
to launch it.
That
Like,
effect.
what if
Trial, do
it's
you
been
think?
acid? Like it's been.
Well, it seemed like the trial that we underwent with him was keyed to activate on the opening of the door.
Wait, does anybody have any acid?
No.
You could keep going. He's just gonna do his thing.
Wait, where's this? That dude's an alchemist. Does he have any acid on? Did he have any acid on him?
He had a ton, and it all disintegrated because they were all infused.
Can I keep kicking the door?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm just furthering time each time, that's all.
Acid.
Oh,
Okay. The door takes no damage.
But you said
With a weapon.
Oh.
I am a weapon.
Your feet still not count as
Not the right
weapons.
kind.
It seems like
Your poor kitties.
the Runelords of Wrath may not have respected martial arts the way you do.
Hold on.
Bitches.
Rude.
I'm gonna put on my knuckle duster then.
Does that work with your tail thing?
It cannot be used with Dragon Tail.
Well, I'm gonna try it. Ooh, that was pretty bad.
Well, it's a hit. And it's immune to crits anyway, so I mean.
Yeah, but it's only a D4. I didn't know that off the top of the gecko, so I wasn't sure. Because me hovering anything over my character sheet seems impossible with my brain, smooth brain. So, proceed as normal. Like, if it gets it out, and be like, yeah, this is gonna work. It doesn't.
Seeing the gnomes working on it, Verlaine is just gonna meander over to this side and just take a seat on the edge of the fountain.
Yes, I was just gonna follow. Wait, for real though, you couldn't hear it? Like,
I
what?
have a thought for you guys. What if we probably shouldn't go through this door if we can't hit the door hard enough to open it?
I think we leave too.
Because the other door.
If that's just the initiation trial, they might expect you to be able to replicate whatever you do.
Or hit harder.
Or harder, yeah. Because we did the one and we kind of like flubbed the magic on that one, and we only had like 2 spells that worked.
Okay, first of all, I hit that door. It's not my fault. The fucking dumbass bitch of wrath can't understand that my body is a weapon.
You know what? I feel like we should go show her. We should go try to find her, and we're not gonna do that here.
Give me about like 13 levels. Okay, thanks.
Do you think you could suplex the Runelord of Wrath?
If you let me rest,
I will also
can-
note that adamantine does bypass all object hardness.
Do we have any?
No.
No, of course not.
We could try and get some.
I don't think we need to go in there.
Hey, well, we got this tablet. I guess let's go.
Fine.
Someone talk
But
to
I want
us.
an A+.
I don't know what we were doing. I guess that wasn't a
Oh my god. That's what this is about. This is the first time in his entire life Fixney has failed a test.
Uh-oh.
Look, we can rest, and I can prepare a spell that'll get us through there.
Hey, Fixie,
No.
how's it feel to
Yeah.
know that I would have passed if my awesomeness was recognized and your weak, scrawny, no doing push-up arms ever
No
can't
doing
get
push-up arms.
close?
Yeah, well, your punch aren't working.
That's because my body is a greater weapon than this dumbass bitch can recognize.
I'm just gonna head out.
I will
I'll
follow.
head out.
I'll follow with like the wet hair flip in Fixie's face, getting like smacked. I know everybody knows what that feels like, and then you hear.
So, is your intention where are you relocating to?
I guess we're gonna see if we can get out the way we came.
Mm-hmm.
So all the way back up to the
I mean, there
weird sea creature temple.
Yeah.
weren't any other doors,
Okay.
right?
I don't.
Is wherever Maga came in from.
Yeah, but I don't think we need to go there. That seems backwards.
Oh, you mean over this way? Like, in this
Yeah.
big circle area? I mean, I don't know. It would probably be beneficial to at least continue exploring the other side.
Do
Maybe that's
we?
interesting over there.
Do we? I'm very concerned about these prisoners we have, and them waking
Yeah,
up.
we keep growing
or
prisoners.
yeah, I'd rather like get them into prison cells.
Do you have a ship we could take back to Magnimar?
Yes. The captain won't be very happy to see you though.
She blanches. Oh.
Yes,
Oh
it's that
no.
ship.
Oh.
Yeah, same ship.
Oh dear.
Same captain.
Poor Saoirse.
You should start groveling when you see her, just a little bit.
Well, of course I will apologize. It's the least I owe her.
Yeah, but maybe if you pretend you're blind, she'll start feeling bad for you too.
I don't know if that would work.
Here, I can show you on the way.
Does she feel bad for you, Nifix?
Don't you find that offensive?
So you make your way back up into the mezzanine, which you find to be wholly empty. You pass the dusty halls, ruined books. You grab the second prisoner on your way.
Mhm.
Oh, he is not happy to see you.
We'll knock him out again. if we
Yeah,
need
we'll
to.
just...
I could just charm him again. Goodness, we had to on the voyage here. He gets seasick otherwise.
Yeah, let's
Oh.
do that so that he can walk his own butt
Yeah,
up
he
those
can walk,
stairs.
Yeah.
I don't want to carry him.
Go ahead.
And he starts saying something through the gag. You kind of catch maybe the word hitch in there that he's trying to say, something like that.
I'm not sure that's what
what?
the word is.
Oh.
We don't
I'm
need
not
to
sure
roll it
that's how
out.
that word starts.
Namely, because I can't get her character sheet open, it will only open Maga Jules' character sheet now.
Wait,
Huh.
And you don't need her. You need
wait. You can charm him, right?
That's what she. Yes.
He can hit pretty
Well,
hard.
it is the last.
Give him a rapier, or you know what? He can use my glaive for a while, and he can whack at that door.
We already tried that.
Him?
Well, not with him.
You really think he could do enough damage to open the door?
I should warn you that I have rather exhausted my mental faculties for the most part.
Oh,
That's fair.
okay, fine.
I can charm him once more, but that's
What about? Why didn't Lauren? Why didn't you whack it with your sword?
I did.
She did.
Oh. I don't like this.
Look, it is thoroughly... We're just not going that way, and it's okay.
You're just gonna have to get over it.
Yeah, we're just hauling ourselves back to the boat.
We're not
No,
gonna see the duck.
I'm gonna prep my spell, and we're gonna go back down there.
if you
That's
give
fine.
me some time to compose myself and have a fresh start, I could certainly charm him a few times. And
No, I'd rather not give him a weapon. Charmed or not.
It's okay. We can, I guess... I don't know if we want to sail all the way back right now. I just want to get these
Put 'em in
two
the
counted,
brig.
like, taken care of.
No. I don't think we're sailing back.
Okay.
Yeah, we can take them all there and put them in the brig. We can all take a little nap. A little long nap.
Take a little break, and then come back.
Get some snackies.
perhaps I should wait ashore when you go out, and perhaps you could explain things to the good captain.
No, you should just stick with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's other
All right.
beings on this land, and you really don't want to encounter them.
Yeah, I don't know if you met him, but there's this weird guy that's like, all, like he's like in two. He's like two.
Oh,
bodies.
why don't we
Doesn't
just...
know he's in two bodies.
He's
It's like a
not.
whole
He's
thing.
not gonna take our prisoners.
You
I
don't
would.
think he would watch them?
No.
No,
someone lives on this dreadful island
Mhm.
I think he's the
on
only one.
purpose.
I
Yeah.
think he's the only. Yeah,
Goodness.
we'll introduce you if you want. If we happen upon him, we'll be like, "What's up?"
He sounds quite exotic.
I
Very.
don't think he'd
Yeah.
like that. He barely likes us, and I'm pretty sure I smelt his disdain for me.
Well, I'm not
That's what
saying we
that
go
was.
visit him. I'm just saying if we happen upon him.
He's probably watching
I
right
was
now.
going to correct her and say his disdain was for her muffins, but then it occurred to me that Nifix is her muffins in essence. Like, what
There is no difference.
You
There is
can't
no
have the one without
separation
the other.
between person and muffin.
Yeah. So yeah.
And seasonings for meat. He did not like
Okay.
that.
So, catching up to him, she will use her last charm spell to force him to walk his own sorry ass.
Good.
Go on, get.
And you guys withdraw all the way back out of Hollow Mountain,
It's such a long walk.
back to Rivenrake Isle. It is about 2 hours. 5:30 p.m. by the time you reach. Were you going back to his camp, or were you going all the way to the beach?
We're gonna go to the beach.
Yeah, all the way to.
In that case, it'll be 4 hours.
So
Mhm.
8:30? No,
7:30.
7:30.
That should be fine.
Yeah. That's fine. All the way
Definitely
back.
like sundown. It's evening when you reach the beach.
Perfect time for dinner.
You find the rotting carcasses. Or no, did you guys bury them or did you leave them? No, I think you left them, right?
Why do I feel like we burned them?
Yeah, I don't think we buried them. I don't think we burned
I
them
think we
either.
talked
burned
about
them
it,
either.
but I don't think we did.
All of that would have taken time, and I think you guys wanted to get
Mm.
Yeah.
moving.
I don't think we had the tools to dig the holes and stuff
Yeah,
either. So
no.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah,
rotting
there are the carcasses still lying in the rowboat.
Hey guys.
Verlaine gasps on seeing them. Well, that certainly wasn't there when we arrived.
Yeah, these guys did it. Or that guy. The guy. On
Yep.
Noosh.
Ed.
Can I flip the rowboat so they just kind of fall out? I don't really want to
I
touch.
think a rowboat is pretty fucking heavy.
Well, there's flipping and then there's lifting. I'm trying to flip.
They're not that bad. She could definitely do it.
Yeah.
A solid wood rowboat? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
I
take
can
your word
drag
for it.
one. I've done it at the lakes before.
Oh yeah, dragging for sure. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
it's because
that's
they're
fine, though.
angled. You can just flip them. Getting them back right is the hard part.
Either,
Right.
it's fine. Honestly, no consequences. So yeah, you flip it, dump the bodies out. There's an odor.
Ugh. Just gonna get some of the ocean water and kind of just like rinse off the boat. That will work.
Your boat is nearby.
Yeah,
by
I
the
was
way.
gonna say, are we taking this boat? I don't want this boat.
Why not both?
We do have 2 more people.
And a moosh.
We had Moosh the first time.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
but it
I'm not
was-
getting in that boat.
I'll do it.
And we party split on the water.
No, I just follow. Oh,
So here's
wait.
the thing.
I just realized how bad of an idea this is.
Yeah,
Just come in the same boat with us.
Tylee's whim does not have a place to put a second boat.
You could tie it off with a rope. It would be like a little, little follow boat.
I know what to do.
okay.
Why? It's a rickety boat in inferior quality to anything Saoirse normally would use. She doesn't really want it.
Yeah, I don't.
People were bloodily butchered in that boat.
It's
Bloodily
evidence.
butchered.
What, do you want to like, tie it
I-
behind?
I appreciate you wanting to gather evidence, but I don't think we need this particular.
Also, that
Thanks.
thing's been out in the sun for a couple of days now.
I don't think
Y-
the smell is
you know
coming out
what?
of it.
If you guys get more than 30
Counter-argument.
feet,
We
Well?
could keep the thing to motivate the other sailors. Get some of the crew. Tell them they have to ride in the cursed boat behind the ship. If they don't work hard enough.
Ew.
Hello, who?
Nobody asked
It's
you.
all
You
Yes.
remember Eddie?
Is it the cursed
Yeah.
boat?
oh, it's Eddie.
So
Serious?
you wouldn't have found out about. So I'm assuming you were on the boat, my now, because you wouldn't know the captain's opinion without
Oh.
being on the ship.
Okay, fair
Oh.
enough.
So
I was like, who is talking to us?
I
First
thought it
mate
was the guy. She charmed.
elbows, I should say, is like to which the captain rolls her eyes. No, I don't think so. I appreciate the thought, but surely some witness testimony from myself and my crew that we have seen the bloody boat will suffice.
Hey, Askell, I really
Uh-huh.
hate to bring this up, but I don't know if Nifix would have been able to properly row that boat. Because if anybody got 30 feet from her, she would have no idea where she was going.
You can, I mean, the other boat rowing, you can hear it.
Okay.
I don't think we need to get too into that. I feel like if it was going further, you might run into some problems. But with a very
Figured
short
that was an important, like, oversight thing I did.
it could get a little scary. At some point, like as you're halfway there, if you start to drift a little in the wrong direction, some of the sailors under a roaring elbows eddy will start calling directions to you until you can bump into the Tylee's whim,
Marco!
and they'll tie you off. No, you know how sailors can be, a superstitious bunch. Perhaps having a murder boat tied to the back of my ship is not the best motivational force, Eddie.
What about, like,
Just saying, Captain.
what about this world's version of Halloween? It could be an awesome, like, adventure thing.
Cut it loose, please.
Can I at least keep an oar? I worked really hard.
I'm going back to my quarters. I want that boat gone, and I want her off my ship, points at Verlaine. Unless she's in the brig with the other traitors and criminals. Oh.
Do you have anything to say, Verlaine?
Captain,
We're all just like
that's fair. I understand the criticism. Perhaps you'll permit me to explain my actions. The last time you explained something to me, you charmed me, embarrassed me in front of my crew, and endangered the entire voyage. Not to mention certain very important passengers and friends of mine. You should consider yourself lucky I allow your feet to touch this deck while you still draw breath.
She's making a lot of good points.
She considers for a moment, tapping her foot. She turns to Lorien specifically. What you do with her when you reach Magnimar is your business. If she is on my ship, it will be in my brig.
Uh-oh.
I think that's fair.
Good.
Would you like to swim back to Magnimar, Verlaine?
Verlaine looking very deflated. Could I at least have a separate cell from you? Specifically, Lorien and Nifix, who spent a great deal of time in the brig, know that there are not multiple cells. There is one brig, one space.
They will be tied up.
May I see what the boat looks like again? And the underside, please.
Gonna go capture more bugs again.
No.
No.
Can I
Yes.
at least have a size of a boat to look up?
Big Pog. I've got it. I got it.
I'm proud
Found
of
it.
you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Now let me
No,
just.
stop, not that. Stop. Okay.
She's getting error.
I know, I have
Yeah.
so many errors.
I'm not trying to do anything.
Jesus.
I'm not.
I did say no initially.
What's
Okay.
the error?
All
There we
these
go.
are rooms, right? Oh, we
It's
caught
the
up.
regions. Those were those were guests' quarters, basically, with the brig being
These
at
errors
the
are not going
bow.
away.
Oh, the
just
brig's
finished.
up here.
Yeah, you know what? That's enough of the Tylee's whim. Back to
Wait,
the action.
Okay, well, I got enough of it.
It's
Captain-
breaking. I'm sorry. Like I don't want to
No,
risk.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Captain. I'm gonna even do a cute little sailor thing.
Yes. She was like halfway to her quarters, crossing the deck.
Just let me leave.
If I keep an eye on her in my room, can I keep her? Yes, I'm talking like
pet.
it's just a pet. Yes.
Like a pet.
I mean, that's how she was talking about the
I was
dickhead,
just gonna
so
say,
that's
she's
fair.
not a pet.
Make a diplomacy check.
Okay.
This is to make a request.
Can I aid? And be like, she's been really, really good.
Oh,
Yes.
how
With that, you can aid. Go ahead and make your own
How quickly the turntables.
unspecified diplomacy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where's my skill action
Ouch.
dialogue?
I am not helping.
Well, look, I am more okay with her for some reason.
Keep in mind, there is merit to the fact that you have helpful rapport with the captain, which will drastically reduce the DC.
Oh, I didn't aid. Shoot. Well, I hope that works. I just did the same request.
I think you just
I'm
needed like a
just-
20 or 21 to like be able to aid.
Yeah.
Typically, it's a DC of 20. Though,
Okay.
actually, I think with the remaster, I think they made it base. It's a DC of your level.
Okay, so
which I-
+1.
that would be, you guys are level 7. That would be a DC of 23 for the aid. So yes, that is +1. Nope, you're expert. That is +2.
Nice.
So for a total of 17 from Nifix. Now, this is not a normal DC. This is an easy DC because she's helpful. If I see her once outside of your quarters, she will rot in the brig alongside this freak.
Aye, Captain.
Thanks, Risha.
Okay, just because he has a
And she
tentacle.
turns on Verlaine. And you should consider yourself fortunate that such kind-hearted people vouch for you. For were it up to me, the only ride I would give you is on the end of a rope thrown overboard as my ship sails forward. Do I make myself clear? Crystal, you don't need to speak. And Verlaine just meekly nods.
You're late.
Good.
Not to sound like that isn't a dire situation, but that actually sounds really fun.
It's called being keelhauled.
Yeah. It sounds fun if you
Isn't
can
it
get
gonna
like
sound
some sticks under you and then you can literally ride.
Did you
It's
miss?
the sticks
okay.
over you that you got to worry about.
Yeah, true.
She slams the door of her quarters behind her, and you realize now that like the entire crew were holding their breath and watching, like their favorite television show came on unexpectedly.
Somehow they magically
And
have
after-
popcorn.
A hanging silence. Elbows says, "What are you all looking at? You think just because there's a show afoot that you don't got jobs to do? Go on, get to it, or I'll get the whip." And as he's saying that, like he starts to advance on someone, reaching for like a little gaff on his waist. And as he does, you just hear splat and see a little splotch of white and black appear on his arm. And he just looks at it. And the ship is sort of more or less back to its usual berthed routine.
Okay, come on, Verlaine. I might have a good muffin still.
Are we just staying here for the night, like, do a long rest and then go back on the island? Or what are we doing?
This would be the safest place to rest if we're going
Yeah, I
to.
thought that was kind of the idea.
Also, you've gotten very quiet again, by the way.
I don't know what it's doing.
I don't know what it's doing. It's doing something.
Like,
Doing
you
something.
are extremely quiet.
It's doing something. I don't know what it's doing. It's being dumb. Sorry.
Well, yeah, let's take a long rest on the ship, I guess.
And then back to
What
it.
time is it?
Taking a nap. It's like 7:30.
7:30, 8:30, something like
Ish.
that.
I know. what to do.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna say 30 minutes past. So it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. That sounds
Time
right.
to
30
rest.
minutes to like get back to the ship and have that little display.
Lord.
Okay.
Dinner time.
The
I know what to
captain
do.
does permit. Does request that you have dinner with her,
Wait.
and she will feed you from her good snacks.
Fancy snacks.
Conversation is sort of
So we get the fancy snacks.
yeah. Fresh food, not salted or preserved.
I'm gonna be
She
busy licking my book, doing calculations, mumbling during the whole time. It's like I know what to do. I know what to do.
Jeez.
I know what to do.
she does ask questions about like what you found.
I will tell her everything unless
She
someone
will-
stops me.
I don't stop you.
She listens with rapt attention and interest.
Oh, and then the tentacle man, I like grabbed him and he was trying to smack me away with the tentacle. So I was like, and I went pow on him. And then I threw up in his kneecap armor.
Oh, that's on the
And
ship
this is the psychopath who butchered those poor sailors.
I presume so.
now. Him and a couple of others, but they were already dead. So.
Rotting in the hells is too good for him, but
I have to warn you. He is extremely, extremely dangerous.
We manacled him, but did we need to do more?
Probably should.
you did take his alchemical tools and his formula book.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, his formula book was carved into strips of human flesh that had been bound together. It wasn't even just bound human flesh. Like all of it was tattooed on human flesh that had then been cut free and
That's gonna be a
compiled.
little too much work. I'm not gonna lie.
It
I wanna-
almost seemed ritualistic.
Of course it is.
Disgusting.
Captain, I have to tell you to. If it comes down to it and you need to kill him, kill him. Don't give him the chance to. Just kill him.
Yes, I think you're right. I appreciate that, though. I would have felt bad executing your prisoner, but
I'd prefer him
comes to it.
alive, but safety is paramount, so kill him if you need to.
I will double the guard on him.
What's the
Them.
bounty on him?
Oh, is there a bounty?
I assume so if he's so dangerous.
Lorian just gets quiet.
Well, it'll be something to look into when we return to civilized lands, I suppose. The
So,
other one, too. He's pretty enough that I expect there's some kind of bounty.
He doesn't have a
Maybe
pretty...
Hell Knights.
Don't unmuzzle him. He just
Yeah.
keeps going.
Yeah, he does not have a pretty tongue, and all he does is insult and talk and lie, and just leave him bound up.
I am the glorious person who got tied up. That's my
A
impression.
shame. A shame. But have no fear. Your prisoners are safe with me and my crew. I promise.
Nifix would have picked at her food, which is weird. And then when we do get to the end of dinner, she is going to take the plate with her.
The captain notices but does not comment on it.
Is Verlaine not here then?
Correct.
So who's keeping an eye on her while we're not?
I'm sure we had a conversation about trust.
And probably someone was guarding Mythix's room.
I was gonna say, if you go down there, you'll find
Okay.
like four guys
At least.
with earplugs standing down there.
Thank you, Sailor, Bob, Jim, Robert.
They'll
Travis?
leave. Is there anything you guys wanted to do before resting for the night?
Give Verlaine food. I cut it in half so it wasn't like she's getting my scraps. It's like
Darling,
I
you
cut it-
shouldn't have. She says as she'll like grasp it out of your hand and almost with a desperate fervor dive into it, not even like going for silverware, which from a woman like her, that is obscene.
She is
And you're
unbelievable.
realizing she probably hasn't had real food since Magnimar.
Is that what I look like when I eat?
A little bit.
No, much worse.
Spoken like a true brother.
I'm gonna rest down in the brick and keep an eye on the prisoners.
Much worse.
I'm just gonna sleep.
Verlaine, I'm sorry, but I snore. But I will take up the foot of the bed.
Oh, don't fret a hair on your pretty little head. And you can see like she's already like taking out. She has an eye mask. She has
Gonna do my
pajamas.
morning routine. Or my evening routine.
Lest
Her little-
we forget, she is still a diva.
Bunny slippers.
She has slippers, of course. So, during the night, we just
So I
pause
would be
that.
resting in the brig, but I'd also be kind of keeping watch. I'd be like in and out.
Okay. At some point, the sound of waves crashing against the hull, the distant seagulls and other sounds of the jungle of Rivenrake Isle fade, and one by one, each of you drifts into some kind of sleep. And into a dream, as it were. And in this dream, you feel as though you awaken, like you fall asleep, and it's like the camera just sort of rotates 180 degrees, and you're suddenly sitting upright in your bed, chair, wherever you had drifted off. And you find that all of you are sitting around a campfire. It looks like Rivenrake Isle. A fire crackles between all of you. And a robed, hooded figure stands in the firelight, facing you.
Hungry hippo.
And you can see there's like warm pink motes of energy surrounding this person, just sort of flickering and crackling around them.
Is Verlaine here? Is it just the five of us?
You do not see Verlaine.
Okay.
It's just the five of you. And as the figure lowers their hood, you see a striking feminine face, piercing green eyes, a stone on her brow.
Ugh, it's awkward.
I am Runelord Sorsh, but I am not your foe. Alasnist has risen, as you fear, and we will both benefit from her defeat. She has left Hollow Mountain to seek power elsewhere, and as she does, you must prepare. I've been watching. You seem heroes who might stand against her, but not without assistance. Seek out old Thebidos, Alasnist's murdered predecessor, in the forlorn sepulchres beyond the weeping dragons, with an abyssal runestone from the Gauntlet of Fury. His unquiet spirit can be compelled to aid you. Yet, perhaps not without some conflict. But exercise caution, for even humbled as he is today, the serpent still has teeth. When you are done with him, seek me in Corvosa. We have more to discuss. And as she smiles, fixing each of you in her emerald stare for a moment, you feel the campfire pull away from you as your consciousness moves with her through the trees up toward the mountain, along old forgotten paths, until you reach a partially collapsed stone archway carved in the shape of two weeping dragons set into the mountain, their necks raised up so their horned heads are locked together. The archway is overgrown with foliage, but you can make out open space, a tunnel within. And you feel once more the intensity of her stare upon you, and all is one, each of you awakens.
Lorian's gonna snap up from the brig. Kind of look around.
Oh, that sucked.
And then go run to find everybody else.
Just to make sure we're all clear, that's look like Lorian, right?
In a way,
Lorian.
yes, but there was something impossible not to pick up on. There was a sort of intensity, a force of personality that was almost overwhelming.
I mean, and she's all red.
Also, well, yeah, spectral and like reddish and clearly a figment of a dream. But when you all awaken, you find that it is morning. And you may all click the rest button, and if you wish, you may use the brand spanking new daily preparations button on your character sheet, which is right next to it. It's like a cup of tea.
Oh my gosh.
Alvin, I don't think you were here when I told everyone about that.
God dang it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it resets some spells. Nice.
I took notes and then I clicked out of the notes and it didn't save them.
Ugh, that's the worst.
Oh, it recharges my wands.
Can you?
I got you, fam. I got it. Already sending it. It'll be in
Thank
you
you.
guys' group chat.
So, I did a reminder of what Sortion looks like online because I already knew it. And I'm convinced her original look is inspired by Megan Fox.
I'm positive you are correct.
Like, because there's just no way.
Before plastic
Sweet
surgery,
validation. Thank you.
middle through
Yeah.
plastic surgery.
I have been saying this since Rise of the Runelords came out. And people are like, I don't think so.
Well, like, I looked
No,
at the books.
fuck you.
And then I looked up her first movie, and I was like, yeah, this is Megan
Thank
Fox.
you. Thank you.
So you all saw that, right?
Yeah, what a weird dream. I don't want to work for a Runelord, though. But also, that looked like DM plot points, so we should probably do it.
What
is
do you mean by
DM
that?
plot point?
Don't worry about it.
Did that have a hint of some really nasty illusion spell? Because I think I know what it is.
You can try to identify the spell if you'd like.
Oh wait, I mean I still technically have quick identification, but
You can use Arcana for it even.
yeah. What do you roll? I think it's the real,
Okay,
but I think
yeah,
it's the higher level one.
You know that spell. It's not a very high level spell. It's a 3rd rank spell called Dream Message. However, there are normally some prerequisites to this spell.
Like seeing us?
Yeah. And then something connects. I will remind that over the last few days on the island, you guys have been noticing something requiring like DC 50 will saves.
Scrying spells.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's hot.
divination.
She has been watching them.
She
Just
said
now we know
that.
who.
Oh my god, she likes those guys.
Though, in order for it to target all of you like that,
I'm gonna look at Lori, and that's probably your fault.
it was elevated.
I mean, she's a Runelord, right? So she's got all the good spells. Right?
Probably.
Technically, I am in something that is hers, so yes, it's probably my fault.
That's okay, Lorian.
Okay. Do you remember what she said? Go through the through the whipping dragons, then the archway to the forlorn sepulchre.
I will
With-
say this too, as it is actually part of the spell, and Fixney, you know that this is not normal. This is a fucking unique signature spell. She probably made it just for you guys, which is terrifying in its own right. She implanted the image of a location, and even while awake, even if you're frickin' blind, you innately know precisely where that location is. Like you have an internal compass pointing straight to it.
Oh.
You mean she mixed both a divination spell with an illusion spell?
So funny thing, Dream Message is not an illusion spell. It's an enchantment spell.
Which is her school.
Or yeah, enchantment. Yeah.
Alright, so we got a glowing
Okay.
quest marker now.
But did you catch the first thing she said? Oh, the second thing she said?
I don't
A
remember.
Lasnist has risen.
Yeah.
But we already kind of knew that.
But
Yeah,
she's
but-
not here?
Yeah, and she's preparing an army or something?
And we need to find old Bibitos?
Was that the guy before Lasness was the Runelord?
Yes.
You guys did recently discover the sign of Thibidos in the aquatic
Thibidos.
temple. It was carved onto it was the Hydra
Yeah.
right on the floor.
I suspect that was the voice we heard.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to find his ghost.
More ghosts.
More ghost.
Yay.
No, we don't say that word.
And he's probably not gonna be happy.
He sounded
Well, I feel like
Specters.
Caillou is sitting somewhere like breakfast sausages just falling out of her mouth as she hears the word ghost. Like,
Well, I mean, she's right here with us.
I've
What
seen
did-
specters.
Stilly, what did Ghost Touch get
We
turned
have-
into?
still ghost touch.
we have stuff to kill ghosts now. It's okay.
No, I thought they changed the name of Ghost Touch.
Mine is still called Ghost Touch.
Is it?
There's also Astral, which is like improved Ghost Touch. No, this says Ghost Touch is from GM Core.
Would we?
Oh, it's a divine spell.
Well, wait, does that mean that she's also awake and active if she's doing stuff like making us fancy spells and talking to us in our dreams and telling us to go attack her enemies?
Now I just picture Sorshan. Oh my god, lisp. Sitting in a nice comfy chair with a wine glass and a crystal ball just watching us. Someone rubbing her
Sortion
feet.
sells seashells by the sea.
With,
Well, I'm
with Captain
sure-
Sorsha?
I'm sure you've put together that I am in Sorshan's body of sorts, a clone.
What? No.
It makes sense that she would have more than one, and that she would put herself into a different one. Somehow. She says she's in Corvosa.
Mhm.
Maybe she's not at full power yet. Like
Um.
Karzug and Alasnus now. Maybe they don't have their full... I don't know.
That's why she's having us do her dirty work?
So are we going to
Maybe.
see what's his face, or are we going to go see her first? Do we do what she
We
says?
need to finish... No, we do need to finish here.
What else do we have to do here? So we just kind of indirectly confirmed that Alasnus is going.
We need to close that portal. So that's somewhere in there.
She said his spirit can aid us.
And we need to find the spirit, which I think is we might meet him if we beat those challenges, if that's Baby Dose's voice.
We're not going back to that damn challenge.
I know how to open it.
We don't need it.
Did you just
She
put
showed
in-
us. We just need to go to the...
But I also want to watch him fail.
You could do that at any time with anything. Doesn't need to be
Here.
this specifically.
Here, Pixie, hit me with your glaive, okay?
I don't
We'll
know.
watch him fail right now.
No, it's
No,
not how it
I-
works.
I have something that can hit a lot harder.
Is it a weapon, though?
Yes.
I'm curious.
Non-spectral weapon?
No.
I'm not sure that will work.
It will be big.
I'm intrigued, but we do not have to do this.
She showed us where to go, and that's where we need to go.
Well, where is it?
Didn't you see in the vision?
Also, you
Surprisingly,
literally,
yes.
that's where the beacon is pointing. You can feel that's
It's
the
that
ping.
way.
We have a quest beacon.
It's bright orange and annoying on my map, so let's go take care of
And
it.
it won't go away.
There
I
is
even
no
clicked
remove quest.
clear quests, and it's not working.
I'm gonna go to Elbows and be like, "Hey, Sir Elbows.
Morning, little missy.
Morning. Where's the captain at?"
Oh, no, she's in much better spirits this morning. She's up at the helm.
Oh, well, I have to sneak Vera Lane off the boat, and I'm taking her literally that she said she can't see Vera Lane. So, can you distract her while I get her in the rowboat?
You know I'm her first mate, right?
Yes, but you're also more fun sometimes, and this is considered fun.
Yeah.
Make a diplomacy check.
I will also just to add, not that it really does anything. You know the thing.
That will not do anything here, but I'm noting that Nifix is really really putting on the Puss in Boots act.
Yes.
I know I'm gonna regret this. It's
You
gonna come back to
definitely
bite me.
will.
It always comes back to bite me.
She's healing us.
Hop in the brig. Gonna have to clean up that freak show shit. That's what you want me to do that? Because that's what you're asking me to do.
I
Captain
will.
finds out every time. She will find out.
I will do the cleaning upon my return. If she finds out, when she finds out,
All the cleaning.
all the
All
cleaning,
of my cleaning.
all of it.
I get to sit right in front of your door with a book.
Yep.
You're not gonna catch her.
Feels like there should be a downside to this. Not finding the downside. No
I
downside.
can't
no
see.
hook.
That's the downside.
Seems safe. Good deal for Eddie. Okay, it's a deal. Done. What's done? Morning, Captain.
Morning, Captain.
Didn't notice you coming down this early. We're just talking to my buddy Nifix. Really?
I learned how to tie another knot.
Oh, Captain, we're
Excellent.
about to leave. Lorian will.
Yeah, Captain, before they head out, maybe we should talk some logistics. You know, in case another boat does turn up, maybe we should have space for a secondary boat in the future.
Hold on, can I talk to her first?
What?
Just hold on a second. I gotta talk to the captain.
She wasn't in on it, Eddie.
Hold your bridges, Eddie.
She wasn't in on it. That was a you and me thing.
I am perfectly capable of talking to more than one person over the course of my morning, Eddie. That is Mr. Eddie. Perhaps you'll be kind enough to see to our shit, I just brain farted on the term. On our quartermaster's stock. After all, it wouldn't do for us to run out of supplies at sea. Right. Yeah. Lord.
Sounds like that's happened before.
Anyway. We have a heading. We're gonna head back to the island. We should be back 24 hours max, I think. Just wanted to let you know we're heading back out.
I'll give you 48, and then we will depart.
Okay. Remember what I said about the prisoner.
Yes, and if you do not return, it will be my determination what her fate shall be.
No,
And
I mean the.
believe
I mean
that
the
determination
Killer. I mean
will depend
on the.
upon her understanding of silence.
Wait, are we talking about Verlaine?
I thought we were taking her with us.
She's coming with us.
Very good. It shall be an excellent exercise for her to practice such silence. Should she speak a peep, it will endanger her life, and she will be of no value to you anyway. Take her.
What? What?
Great, that's the plan. So
What?
about
And-
the other guy.
Have no fear about your tentacled man. If he puts up any fight at all, we'll deal with him.
Do we really think it'll only take 24 hours? I mean, last time we were
I
on
don't-
there for like we
We're
spent
also
a night
only
on
down there
the
for,
island.
Like a day and a half. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well.
Like give us
Sorry,
3
48.
days.
She gave us 48.
Yeah.
Do you want to do 3?
3 days.
72 hours. No problem.
Perhaps
Oh,
I overestimated
but-
our timing.
I don't know. I don't
Do-
know how long
do
it
with
takes
that.
us to get to the quest beacon.
Where's Verlaine?
I might not miss your silver-tongued pet, but I would dearly miss you.
Miss you too, Sorsha. We'll be back.
Sorsha, can you look that way?
Nifix, where's
Why don't I return to the helm? Oh, and if you wish, you may tell Elbows that the quartermaster has already seen to our supplies.
Scooby Doo run.
I am not sure what was just happening.
And she'll leave.
I'll go tell Elbows, and then when I come back, and we get in the rowboat, and I think I sneak Vera Lane without her noticing because she'll be too far, so I won't know. into the rowboat.
It's not like she's not wanting to look at Verlaine, so as far as you're concerned, it's a heist well done.
Yes, exactly. And then I'll explain everything to everybody on the rowboat. And Nifix does not realize how bad of a deal she just made.
You can have fun with that one when you get back.
It's okay. I got muscle and it builds character.
All of the cleaning?
Mhm.
You
Alright.
say so.
He didn't say I had to do a good job.
You know that is fair.
You did tell him that you can't see.
I
This
did.
is why you never bargain with Nifix.
I'm just sorry to have been such a burden to you.
You're not a burden.
No, you weren't. This was completely unnecessary. So just consider it Nifix helping with the cleaning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I gotta keep occupied. It's really hard to see on a boat.
It's a ship, darling.
What's the difference?
Still a boat.
Well, a boat is for
A lot bigger.
desperate people, and a ship is for those with affluence.
You know, you can go back to being quiet.
Wait, that was rude.
What are you writing on now, Verlaine?
I assure you, I am quite desperate. And she does smile in spite of herself. But she will not trouble you with her opinions any
Okay,
further for now.
At least we're all in the same boat, right?
Who was that?
Caillou, you're desperate.
That was the GM.
Oh, Verlaine. I was like, wow, she liked that one.
Caillou, what are you desperate for?
It was a good joke, Caillou.
I imagine a lot of things. To clear her name, to have her singing, her career
Oh,
back.
she said Caillou.
Oh, she said Verlaine, didn't she?
No.
Oh, my bad. I answered for Verlaine. Or Caillou, apparently. You want your singing career back, Caillou?
That Chelish opera star, Caillou.
That's me.
Do you
What
answer?
are you? What are
Also,
you
Kelso,
desperate
you
for?
border on unhearable.
What the hell is going on with my mic?
I think Zoom it has an auto mic setting, I noticed when I went to the audio settings.
I turned it off.
Silence, wench.
We'll turn it on and then back off
Zoom.
again.
It says Zoom. It says Zoom. Don't give me that look.
This is a Zoom.
There's an automatically adjust microphone volume
Uh-huh.
checkbox and an audio profile checkbox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. They're both hinky. Anyway,
Will just be loud.
I'll just yell at you guys.
There you go.
Well, go ahead, answer the question.
Okay, I legit did not hear the question. What was the question?
You're desperate? What are you desperate for?
Oh, I'm not desperate for anything. I was just making a joke. We're all literally in the same boat, guys.
Dot, 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 dot.
Right.
Well, I suppose it's not the worst comedy performance I've ever witnessed.
It's probably up there, though.
Oh, Verlaine, you wanna know
It's
what I
about-
did to the mayor?
And I'll tell her what I did to the mayor while we go.
Okay.
That was a comment.
It's about 8 a.m. when you make landfall again.
Where are we going?
Where
Wait.
are you going?
Can't you sense it right there?
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I meant, like, it's a different entrance into Hollow Mountain, though, right? And
Oh yeah, like the only entrances you've been told about were through a bunker and a ruined temple with apparently Thibidos's mark upon it.
And is this a smart quest marker that shows us the paths we need to walk down, or is it a stupid
Yes.
one?
It's like
that's
you
just,
feel
like-
you know the path to take.
Okay.
The
Like you've walked it
forlorn-
1,000 times.
Okay.
Forlorn sepulchres.
Sepulcher.
Sepulcher.
I like what I said.
I did that raid last expansion.
Okay.
Nerd! Anyway,
Are we still sure that it's okay to work for a Runelord, or are we just doing it so that this gets out of our brains?
We're not working for her.
Mm,
We're doing what she asked.
Temporary
A
alliance.
rune lord? Does this have something to do with that voice you were all hearing yesterday?
Hey,
Different person.
no,
Sounds much sweeter. Much prettier.
It is somewhat related.
I don't think so.
That was the bite. The
Gives you a
Beatles.
sidelong look, like she's not entirely convinced if she believes you or not. But she's like, okay, sure.
What
you ready to do some hiking?
So, you guys are going for this mysterious
Absolutely.
dragon archway, the weeping
Okay.
dragons.
Might as well. We were done in the other place, right?
Yes, Fixney.
He
Yeah.
didn't even say anything. Poor guy.
Follow the quest marker. Go, go, go.
Okay, then.
Google Maps. I plug it in and we go.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
Make a U-turn.
I suppose you
Make
guys
a
are going to want
U-turn.
light sources.
Make
Let
a
me mark it.
U-turn. This is a field.
Make a legal U-turn.
Nah, I'll make it an illegal one.
Make a left, then a right, then a right,
Okay.
then a right, then a right.
You make your way along the jungle paths. Where is it? There should be a thing. Please tell me I made a thing. It'd be a real dumbass move not to make a thing here.
Agreed.
Just
Yeah.
imagine it. Our imaginations.
Found it. The hike is rugged. You find the old paths, but they are largely overgrown. If anyone has something like a machete, maybe.
Would a glaive work?
Okay. No.
Would Moosh's
Not
claws
for
work?
that use. Yeah, I'll have Moosh the front claws. Moosh is
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Moosh's legs are made out of machetes.
Activate
so,
lawnmower mode.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks to Moosh, you are able to clear something of a path, but you are definitely leaving the trails marked by your Pathfinder, your ex-Pathfinder friend. And the trail starts to lead toward the mountain slopes. It takes you much of the morning. 3 hours of hiking.
Oof.
Uphill, sometimes through trackless overgrown paths, other times through just mostly overgrown paths. But eventually, as in your vision, you see them. An overgrown archway depicting 2 weeping dragons. And
That's it.
beyond the dense foliage covering this arch, a tunnel beyond. There was something here. Goodness me, how ever did you know about this?
Because the lady spoke in our heads, didn't we tell you?
The Runelords Orshan came to our dreams in the night and told each of us the same thing around a campfire, which was to come here to the Weeping Dragons and talk to Thabidos.
Did you call him Tim?
Just him.
Tim.
Some call him Tim.
That was close to him. Know him as Tim.
I gotta object to that. I gotta draw an objection there.
What, you don't want us to write you into the story?
You what, mate? Ah, yes, Rune Lord Tim.
The old Runelord of Wrath, Tim.
More like Runelord or snarky remarks.
Oh my lord.
That's where we're going, yes.
Just
Well-
if a rune lord just named Tim is just really funny to me.
There were a number of rune lords of wrath. Let's see if I remember. There was
Tim.
Alder Pash and
Libidos.
Zyron and...
Wait, how do you know
Yes,
these?
that's right, Thibidos.
How do
Well,
you know
didn't I tell you,
these?
darling? We were researching.
Well, right, but you actually retained the knowledge.
Oh, damn!
Surprisingly, yes. It turns out there were rather sordid affairs at court between some of the previous rune lords.
Okay, we will discuss this on our way there. I pull out my journal to take notes.
Also, Thibodeus was definitely called Tim by his close friends, right?
I mean, I think
That's
so.
in the
No.
journal.
That should be in
Pretty
every
sure.
journal.
I have that in
No.
my notes.
It has now been added to the list.
I believe Thibodeus was the one who... Was he the one who was married or the one who killed all the wives? No, I'm positive. He was the one who had the entire sordid affair with one of his slaves who became an apprentice and then plenty of nepotism.
Mm.
And
right.
he had some children,
Mhm.
a family pet, and all of them were executed together by a Lasnist.
Oh, that's nice.
Was Elosnus the one he was having the affair with, or...
Oh, good heavens, no.
How did she come into play then?
He's updating his notes.
Yeah, she's just quiet. It's pretty clear she doesn't.
Rune Lord.
So what do you do as you face the weeping dragons and this tunnel? Anything?
I've marched forward. Can I do a check on those dragons?
Mhm.
Heck magic.
Can I make sure that there's not
I mean,
a
well,
trap here?
make sure you guys set your exploration actions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Mine's investigate. I'm gonna stick
In-
with it.
Search is good.
Note that okay, so Fixney is doing detect magic. Okay. You are not at present detecting magic. I will let you know if you do. Everyone else is good. So the three of you who are searching, go ahead and make blind perception.
Oh, is that button not gonna work?
And from the skill action dialogue, it would be the seek action.
Sorry.
It's fine. As long as one of you uses it correctly, so I have the info in front of me, I can account for the other two. Thank you. Got it.
I keep forgetting that dialogue exists.
I do too.
Just put it on your quick bar, and then you don't have to like
It's on
find
my
it or anything.
quick
It's
bar.
just
It is.
It's literally on my quick bar.
It's
Like,
number
I just,
one.
You guys need
What on
blonde
earth?
strands like I have.
I just go on my character sheet for everything.
Yeah.
Join me. Join
I
me.
use
As you
I use the
press-
quick bar too. So
as you press inward, presumably using wayfinders and such as light spells.
oh yeah.
As you move inward, you find that the walls of this complex are polished smooth and bear countless inscriptions in Thassilonian. Some samples include Thibidos is impotent.
Okay.
Damn.
Thibidos is weak.
Alright.
The
Pop off,
enemies of Thibidos were stronger. Thibidos is a failure. And so on. And when I say there are countless, I mean thousands upon thousands of these inscriptions. And this isn't like graffiti. This is like an architect designed these into the walls.
Do you think it like actually affects him? Like do you-
Judging by how he sounded when he spoke to us. I don't know, maybe it was just ghostly. Does my
The tunnel?
investigate not give me anything?
It will if anything comes up.
Okay.
It's not constant. Like, you only get investigate when there's something to investigate. I'll tell you, though, if
What do you
there's
mean? I have that's odd. You give me something
the
odd.
the chambers in this place that you are moving through are lit by softly glowing magic spots of light, all of which are high up the walls, out of reach. Only ever providing just enough light to read the thousands of inscriptions and insults.
I assume they're all written in Thassilonian.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. For sure. No doubt.
One says Tim sucks.
God damn you. No.
What if it says Tib sucks?
I'll take it.
It sounds a lot like Tim.
And some of them, like, there's a certain formality to it. None of these feel like a child insulting. They're written in the most formal script so that even something like Phibidos is stupid. It's not like, you're stupid. It's like read like a history book matter of text, which is in itself very strange and a little off-putting.
Phibidos is stupid.
So I wonder if it's like some kind of spell ritual thing that...
This seems very petty.
But if there's enough of them, then maybe it's like putting him down and so he believes it himself, and then he can't come back up. Look, if you insult someone enough, like, they'll start to believe it.
The tunnel continues a long, long way
Fixie, you're short.
until...
You're short.
I don't think it's working.
But
It
it's a
doesn't
fact.
work when you just say facts. You need to be a bit more derogative.
There's something up ahead. And sure enough, let's move you over here.
What the heck is it?
Huh?
What? What'd you do that for?
What?
What are you doing?
This doesn't... Uh-oh.
Did
I
you
can
get this
No.
the wrong map?
I'm just checking that the map scaling is correct. It's just weirdly spaced. Okay. I want to make sure, like, doesn't it seem like that would not be where a square is? Isn't that weird?
But it's
A
also...
little.
But, yeah, yeah.
But we're perfectly centered in it, so.
Mm-hmm. Also, we don't get
Yeah,
to just
yeah.
sit on its hands, so it works.
When the
So,
Nifix might.
as you continue along this tunnel, you come into a wider, open chamber. Drifts of dust and small heaps of rubble clutter the room. To the east is a second hallway. Here. To the east is a second hallway. I just moved you a little so like that makes sense to you. To the east, a second hallway ends far beyond at a circular pillar, which blocks entrance to whatever may be that direction, save for narrow gaps at either end of the pillar. Closer to you, directly in front of you, a blue marble statue of a thin man with a cruel face and long hair fringing a bald top. His arms outstretched. Not contrary to the statue on the map, more like this is all mine, that kind of.
Oh.
Ah.
Like.
The statue stands in the middle of this room, still upright despite 1-inch wide gaps that separate the statue into 6 components: the head, 2 arms, 2 legs, and the torso. A plaque at the base of the statue bears only a single word in Thassilonian.
Tim.
Thibidos.
Baby dose. Not baby dose.
And you detect magic.
Oh, Pixney.
Oh, it's the kind of magic.
Who has the runestone?
Me.
Me?
You certainly do not. I have it.
Did I not
Pixie,
grab it?
you don't get to hold anything.
No, you wanted to, but because you weren't here, I told the players someone active
Yeah.
should have it for
It's
safekeeping.
me, buddy.
I did emphasize that Fixney was all eyes at it, though, and wanted it.
No, Mr. Greedy Face.
Yeah, what she said, Mr. Greedy Face.
She's the. No.
This is the lusty face, not the greedy face.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's the other face. Well, that makes me a little.
Is that this is a 4th rank detect magic, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The magic is coming from the statue itself.
I would like to take some time to examine the statue.
And I will say that, Lorian, with your investigate, you can tell that this statue, presumably of Thibidos, should not be standing. That the 1-inch spacing that cuts it into those 6 components is complete space, i.e., it should have collapsed.
Like they're
It's
floating?
not all held together, and yet, yes.
And there's no graffiti on this, I assume?
No, just the name.
Well,
at
not
the beginning.
graffiti, but
Fixney,
Insults.
you believe this to be a permanent wall of force holding the statue together.
How rich. It's all held together by a wall of force.
As an added note, you can also tell that it's made from granite.
But they kind of skimped out on the statue. It's just granite. Although that would make sense.
With all the insults, perhaps that was intentional.
Yeah.
but why keep the statue here at all?
If Elasnist built this place, it's safe to say she didn't care for him.
Definitely doesn't.
Well, she murdered him,
Yeah,
so...
didn't she just say,
His whole family.
yeah, his entire family? Seems
It
like
might not have been personal.
sounds pretty personal.
Just a little bit.
What do you do?
I think we should touch the stone to it. The tablet.
What? There's no place to put. What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like you might want it.
But you want it? Oh wait, did she say to
She
do that?
Sorshin, she did say to use
Mentioned
it to
it.
get him to
Use
aid
it, yeah.
us. She didn't say how.
I don't know. He's got his hands out.
Is-
Maybe put it in a hand.
He has his hands like this, not like the
I know,
statue
but he's still
shows.
got 'em out.
Still-
Yeah,
Really?
they're like
Is the wall of force holding it together, or is it like covering it? Like, how's the wall of force like set up?
it's like a shell around all of the individual 6 components, holding it all precisely in place, so it doesn't fall apart. I.e., this statue was designed to be cut up into 6 pieces and then enchanted to hold together.
So it's
They
supposed to be like
wanted
that?
it is supposed to be like that. Yeah.
Weird.
Can we look around this way before we,
Yeah, what's with the round stone over there?
like, we go behind it and... look
Yeah,
back
you want to go
here?
check that out?
Are we supposed to see the door on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Though it is supposed to be locked at present.
We'll approach.
And not open it.
As you approach, you can tell very quickly, like, this thing is solid granite all the way through. It would weigh many tons moving this without magic, it borders on impossible. And Fixney, you are detecting some kind of magic on it, but even as like Fixney's discussion of like, oh, this is, let me see this, man. Like, picture his monologue sort of fading out as Lorien just stares at this, unconsciously holding the runestone, her hand just clutching it without even realizing she's done so. And while everything else quiets you, Lorien, your comrade's voices fading away, you hear, "Speak my name and enter."
Tim.
Only Lorien hears this. And as that voice fades, like audio comes back to you and you realize that Fixney is currently explaining the enchantment on this. Some kind of a lock, a trigger mechanism. There's a key code.
The
You
vetoes.
see the
Friend
gaps on the
adventure?
sides. It's a door. What?
The vetoes.
Wait, hang on. No. Where's the sound? Play the sound. You don't get to. No, you play the sound, you mother.
Oh, did I say the wrong name? Tim?
No, not you.
Tim.
When Lorien says Bebeto, sort of interrupting the discussion, the entire stone pillar retracts into the ground, slowly spiraling and descending until the door is just floor. And as you move in to this place, this massive chamber, the marble floor is set with a striking design in jade and golden glass. The ceiling rises to a height of 60 feet above the pillar-lined central portion of this grand chamber.
Crap.
A 20-foot high raised balcony surrounds the chamber on 3 sides. That's north and south, and obviously, east. You can make out a broad set of steps ascending at the east end of the hall, rising to the overlooking balcony. And whatever resides beyond. Everywhere here. The walls, all the way to the ceiling, are adorned with sculpture, statue after statue of that same cruel-faced man. Sometimes kneeling, groveling, weeping, dying, hanging, sometimes by his neck, sometimes upside down. His expression different and unique in every single one of these hundreds of depictions. Every expression a unique portrayal of misery. While the lights, high up on the pillars, flicker. Welcome to the Fane of Wrath, and this is where we're going to end for tonight.
That's exciting.
And
This
for the
bitch
year.
really did him dirty. Just saying. Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
She's not the Runelord of Wrath because she's nice.
Okay, but doesn't that seem like over the top? Come on.
No,
You already
not
killed
even.
There's a
Runelord
reason
of
she was the last and most powerful of all the Runelords of Wrath.
What a Oh,
She took it further than any of her predecessors.
You know,
Too
he
far.
took her in one night back when she was in her apprentice days, and she just never let it go.
Like,
Took in
I've
all the
known
other
people.
apprentices, but not her one
I've
night.
known some pretty
Fuck you.
wrathful people. I've known some people inclined towards grudges, but Jesus fucking Christ, Elosnist.
Honestly.
yeah, I'd be okay working with Sorshin to get rid of Elosnist, to be honest.
There are worse things.
I feel
mean,
like this room alone kind of offers context to
We'll be
just
enslaved
how bad.
by Sorshin, but at least like we might be happy about it. You
Like,
know?
she's at least the pretty one.
Yeah.
I don't mind working for the pretty
And in
one.
fairness, consider this too. She
You
did
think I'm
ask
pretty?
you nicely. She didn't have to ask you nicely, but she did.
It's true, she probably could have just compelled us and we wouldn't have been able to save against it anyway.
Right.
I mean, Fixney kind of can confirm, like, yeah, Dream Message would have been heightened to a 4th ranked spell, but to add the beacon component with permanency, that's a 10th rank spell.
Though,
Just showing
Not
off.
only a 10th rank spell, a unique 10th rank spell that she literally created for this instance.
Because she
That's
felt
that's some
like it.
flexing. That's some
Sorshin,
major flexing.
it's important to remember, Sorshin was the first Rune Lord of Lust and ruled the entire time.
oh, so
The
she's
one
never
that-
been replaced.
The one and only.
She was never
learned-
replaced.
She learned personally from Zin.
She like the founder of magic as it is known today was her teacher.
That's
Well,
great.
not that. That's another one down in Jamber thingy. To the
What?
south.
So I would say, like, in terms of power potential, Sorshin and Xandergul were the top. Xandergul would have been a level 20 mythic tier 10 character. Sorshin would have been level 20 mythic tier 7 or 8. The kind of power that is like borderline god divine. Elosnist, for her part, probably more dangerous than those two, just with the spell selection she has. But just in terms of raw power potential, well, who knows? Depending on how long she's awake, she may have been doing some brushing up and learning some new things. Who knows?
Goody.
But
I'm not scared. You're scared. You peed a little, not me.
this, by the way, is officially your first acknowledgement from a Rune Lord.
Don't like.
And we're
No?
only level 7.
I don't
Yeah.
like their eyes upon me.
I was wondering, did any of you suspect it was a Rune Lord with the will saves, or that it was a scry spell?
I knew
Scry,
it was a
yes.
scry.
Yeah.
I didn't-
You
I
gave
didn't-
a hint.
I thought there was at least
Was it when somebody rolled like a 37 and I was like, that's a critical failure?
yeah.
And then
Probably.
someone said, I think it was Ash. We're like, oh, it's a scry spell.
That could be.
Yeah, I think you referenced at some
think I
point
also
that
detected
scry
it, too.
spells do will saves, and we're like, and then it was like, oh yeah, we just had a random will save. Okay, scry.
Well, and you kept saying we felt like we were being watched. So
Yeah.
That too.
But I think
That
it
was
a
actually
Rune
something
Lord.
else.
That
Oh,
was the
great.
mountain, right? The face of
No
the mountain?
comment. No comment. But
Actually,
you
no,
did
okay.
ask one very excellent question, and if I were giving experience points for this, I would award XP just for asking the question, or you didn't say it directly, but indicating the question. What the hell made her notice you in the first place?
Yeah.
Why did she start paying attention to you? Like,
That's what I'm curious about.
I don't know. Just look at Lorien, and I think we have our
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, but why now?
Well,
she
I mean,
wasn't doing it before.
Sorshin put dozens of clones across Varisia. Lorien can't be the only Sortian clone.
That is
Flash is
true.
one.
Oh, completing the spell with one of her the challenge with one of her spells?
Hey, but that was a fluke. No, she was watching us before that.
Forward. Forward.
Have you done
Oh,
anything
the weapon.
especially noteworthy? Or
Quite a
interacted
few
with
things.
anything especially potent?
Yes, quite a few things.
The sword of
Yeah, the
Barakat.
sword.
Hmm.
But she only started scrying on us when we got to this island, didn't she?
Yeah, but that ain't her sword.
That too.
No, that's Xandergul's sword.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
He
sure
could
she
scry
would.
on us too if he wanted to.
I'm sure if like she probably would have had a spell to have like a sensor go off kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
10th level, she got something.
Could be. Might be a question worth asking her outright if you track her down in Corvosa.
Hey,
You guys,
girl.
are you interested in that invitation at all?
Hey, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom. How'd you find us?
Mom. Mommy.
Would you say which is higher on your priority list, the bioterrorists in Magnimar or the Rune Lord in Corvosa?
Hard to say.
I mean, we're closer to the bioterrorist by a lot.
And I feel like that's just a quest line we need to get rid of because otherwise it'll haunt us in the back of our mind and who knows what might happen.
Right.
Sortion's been around a really long time. I'm pretty sure she can wait for us to put out that fire. Because otherwise it's just more problems for her as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
With 2 now confirmed Rune Lords in this adventure active, are we concerned about starting the 3rd adventure and who and what might wait for you within it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
another Rune Lord.
Wait, what's
no,
the-
wait.
More Rune Lords.
We're not on the
I-
hook,
More
are we?
Rune Lords.
Alright, 3 of us are Slayer of Rune Lords and the Dark and stuff. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to handle some of this. Good luck to the other 2. You guys have experience ahead of you.
Canonically, 2 of the Rune Lords are dead. So there is that.
There's-
Karzug and Kroon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which one's Kroon?
Sloth.
Sloth.
That was in a level 16 Pathfinder Society scenario. That's like living Forgotten Realms. It's like their
Wait.
active thing.
But there's...
That's right. That motherfucker showed up randomly in a society scenario and probably scared the piss out of a whole lot of convention gamers.
Wait, Sloth is
It's Kroon.
conjuration?
It's conjuration. Yep.
Okay.
And canonically, that took place before this, and the adventure does say he was slain by Pathfinders. So, at least you don't have to worry about that guy.
Imagine the smells coming from him.
Or Karzug. Oh, man. That one was one of the stronger Rune Lords. Good riddance to Karzug. You don't want that guy here.
I'd fight him again. Near max level.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
My
Huh.
mythic abilities, I want to try those out on a Rune Lord.
What would it take for you guys to consider teaming up with a Rune Lord?
I mean, aren't we already?
Are you?
No,
Right.
not
Was
particularly.
it Lorien?
We just have the same goal at the moment.
Yeah, I guess it's true. I don't
We're
know.
being dangled.
I feel like we're on the path.
But,
to-
like, if she offered, would you?
Depends what she offered.
Mm,
Nifix is very
If she's like,
convinced
hey, we should
by
totally
food.
team up. Haha, JK. Unless.
I got all the
What did
muffins in the
JK?
world.
They're already
Deal.
like at the top.
yeah, but
It wouldn't take a lot to convince Nifix. It's the other party members.
I'm pretty sure at this point she could basically snap a finger and we'd all be dead.
yeah, right now,
considering-
yes.
There is something else. Probably only Fixney would be aware of this, but the fact that the location of the Weeping Dragons is implanted in your head does mean she planted something in your head and it's still there. There's no telling if she can do something with that.
Yeah.
Can she
That
put
thing
in
works.
false memories and stuff?
Oh, that's only like 6th rank stuff.
That is enchantment.
There's a 7th rank, I believe, spell that's like triggered subconscious suggestion, where you specify conditions, and once they're fulfilled, it casts a suggestion spell on you.
I feel like if she wants us to work for her, then we will.
I'm not sure we'll have much.
I mean, in fairness, she could have forced you already, and she asked nicely. You never know. Maybe she'll.
Maybe
Megan Fox
but-
doesn't have to try very hard, okay?
Look, maybe
I'll do
she
what she
just
says.
maybe she just made us think that it was our own choice, and she's already forcing us to do stuff.
That's true. That is a very good point. Who can say? Last question, I promise. If you had your choice of a Runelord to team up with, who would you want to team up with?
Sorshin.
Knowing that Elosnus is probably your current enemy.
Sorshin. I'm going down with Megan Fox if I go down, man.
Ash, you look like you're thinking hard about this one.
Can I pick the dead one?
Karzug?
Yeah, my boy Karzug.
I don't know why, but I need.
He'd be a good one.
Which
He's
one's
probably the... Go ahead.
which one's the pride one?
Xandergul.
Xandergul,
Okay.
the illusionist.
I almost picked him, but I think
This-
I'd prefer Karzug.
Like Saya and pride one feels like they go
Someone
hand in hand.
prideful wouldn't want to work with others. These seems more like point in you do.
There is a
Karzug's
reason
got
why
they
meteor,
only won.
got meteor swarm.
He was the only Runelord Elosnus canonically was afraid of.
Who? Xandergul?
Xandergul. There's even a scene in the Hollow Mountain comics between the two of them when Earthfall is literally happening and all the Runelords are going into their respective, however they survive. He visited her in Hollow Mountain just to warn her and make sure she was going to take care of herself. And she's like, "I'll fucking kill you." He's like, you're so cute. I love you so much. Oh, that's fun. What fun. I'll be waiting. And then he's, like, he didn't see her as a threat at all. And she hated him so much, but was so afraid that even Elosnus wouldn't go to war with that guy.
I'm pretty sure she would, because, like, he's just proud.
She didn't.
She could have. And she would have won.
She often, like, based on the comics, she would boast about that, but she was genuinely afraid of him. Which makes me wonder what the fuck that guy did.
Everything.
Yeah. What didn't he do? Any other Runelords you'd want to team up with? Kelso, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't have a strong opinion, but I feel like pride probably. I like the illusionator.
Xandergul.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys are rocking his sword. How about you, Alvin?
Probably gluttony.
Zutha, really?
Yeah. I feel like
Oh, he
Zuko
was an
would
interesting
know how to party, you know.
I need to take off.
You're not wrong. I promised that would be my last question. So,
Oh,
with that being said,
we're not going back to that testing place, right? Or are we?
No!
No.
we'll see. Once you leave Rivenrake Island, if you have not gone back, yes, I will answer questions.
I have a plan.
I believe in you.
This is the last game of Return of the Runelords of 2024. We will be back again January 3rd to pick up where our heroes left off in the Fane of Wrath. By the way, the map of which is called Degradation of Thibidos,
Yeah.
which is just metal as hell. We will also be live one more time this coming Sunday with more Desert of Desolation and exploring some myths of ancient history, like Greek and Egyptian and Norse mythology. Anyway, thank you for watching. You can find all this, past stuff, whatever, on our YouTube channel, and you can find us, of course, even during this break, on our Discord server. Link is you can find it. It's there. It's in chat. You see it. You know. Take care, everybody, and have happy holidays.
Happy
Happy New Year.
holidays.
Bye bye.